nonsense. That's according to Jermaine Pennant.
If you talk about last season, you say, well, we're going to give a new contract and he may give you the same. I think you're going to be stupid not to hand him that contract and not to see if he can play next season like that. But obviously, he hasn't. The drop-off's been huge.
Simon Jordan says Jurgen Klopp's role in Salah's rise cannot be understated.
I think it was quite fortuitous to have landed at a time when Klopp wanted to play a brand of football that really lent itself towards the way Salah plays. And perhaps if another manager had come in, he might not have been so impactful, but he was impactful.
Salah's waived the final year of his contract extension and will leave at the end of the season. Now, with pressure mounting on Eddie Howe following defeat in the Tyne-Wear derby, Lewis Hall's credited his manager with helping him get into the England squad.
I think he's done so much to help me be in the position I am now. He's helped me a lot off the pitch in terms of ways to be around the training ground, how to interact with other lads and things like that. And then on the pitch, speaks for itself.
Remember, both England's games this international break are live on talkSPORT, starting with Uruguay on Friday night. Now, a man who sent racially abusive messages on social media to Jess Carter has been sentenced to 6 weeks in prison, suspended for 12 months. 60-year-old Nigel Dewale sent the post to the Lionesses defender's TikTok account during their successful Euros title defence. And ITV has ruled out split-screen adverts trialled in the Six Nations for their coverage of the World Cup this summer. You can get all the latest on the website at talksport.com.
talkSPORT News.
Police have confirmed the two men arrested following an attack on Jewish ambulances are British nationals, and the Health Secretary says it's not good enough. An NHS trust in Kent took so long to report a suspected meningitis case. More from the news team at past.
talkSPORT weather with QuickFit, where we've got a wider range of premium tyres than Britain has rainy days. Visit your local centre or book at quickfit.com today.
Staying windy this afternoon, scattered showers on the way tonight, especially in the far north, turning dry and clear for most later.
On the talkSPORT app and on your smart TV.
On the road again.
talkSPORT Drive.
Dual-headed, quad-wheeled dialogue delivered at the speed of sport.
The nation's ultimate get-home sports machine.
More sport to the gallon.
Throaty, full-throttle football talk.
talkSPORT Drive.
Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to Drive on talkSPORT. It's me, Andy Goldstein, and yeah, I can't shake him off. He's here again. It's Darren here, by the way. It's Darren Bent.
Here, by the way, Darren Bent.
I just told him that, Darren. You all right, sunshine?
Yeah, I'm good, you?
Yeah, very well.
Could you please announce me properly?
Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah. Can we start the music again, Jack? Is that a pain? Can you do that again? No, careful. You might go to an ad break or something. Let's just carry on. Alongside me is Hall of Famer, Darren Bent.
Darren here, by the way, Darren Bent. Yeah, I'm good, Andy. You?
Good. Lovely to see you. Apologies for that. But, you know, we've got a show for you today. We'll hear from Adam Wharton as we ask who's England's next best midfielder after Declan Rice. We'll also discuss the end of an era at Liverpool as Mo Salah confirms he's off in the summer. And with Everton in wonderful form this season, we'll ask whether David Moyes gets enough respect. He didn't in our meeting. And the legendary founder of Managerial, Barry Hearn, joins us for snooker chat as snooker stays at the Crucible. The World Championship is there for a long, long time. All that plus, we'll be joined by Adam Catchel after his exclusive chat with Conor Bent. And, how about this, Bent is going to give us his, well, it's his Mount Rushmore of African footballers. You're not doing that now, are you?
Is it that?
Hold on, tomorrow, because today, well, ad-lib, he's doing his top 5 Premier League players of all time.
No, listen to me. I think I need the help from the listener, because...
Do you want this chat now while the music's going?
No, we'll cut down the thing.
Okay. Strive and talkSPORT, you can get involved. Benty wants you to get involved today.
Yeah, I do.
03717 223344.
We'll have a bit of that. Why have we started again? Jack, why have we started it again?
I don't know what.
All right, do the whole intro again.
I don't know what Jack's doing. Jack, you just faded down now. Stop it now, Jack. Stop it.
All right, mate.
Well faded. DB, good to see you.
Always.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm bad.
Quiet in the office, don't it?
Yeah, quite, yeah.
I don't know why that is. It's nice and quiet.
But no, yeah, but part of the section today is obviously my top 5 Premier League players of all time.
What time are we doing that? Do you know?
You got the thing in front of you?
I know, but I just took my glasses off. I can't be bothered to put them back on. 5 o'clock.
Yeah, it's hard, mate.
By the way, what's with the sad piano music that Mohamed Salah put in his farewell video?
A bit weird, that.
What was that? Have you got any of that? I mean, it's just wrong for it. Go on, press it. It's like, I think I'm going to go to the toilet now. I need to go to the toilet. I've not been to the toilet for 5 minutes. I'm going to go to the
Andy was a great person.
See, that's it. It was.
Yeah,
it's that kind of music.
Andy was a great person. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still looking for my favourite jumper.
Yeah,
he left it in the cupboard.
Yeah.
Don't know why they're doing that music on that. Should be happy.
Anyway,
Jack,
cut that, please.
Your great time at Liverpool,
Thank
right?
you. Yes, anyway, my top 5, I need help because...
Oh, do you need help, Jack? Play
No, don't, Jack, don't play
Jack,
it
play
again.
music.
No, don't.
Yeah, so
Jack.
Darren needs help.
Thank you, Jack. So it's one. Thanks, Jack. It's one of them where...
Jack, you take it from me.
Don't, Jack.
If I want to land a plane, I'll land a plane.
No.
Right, if you want a sandwich,
Hey,
Darren's your man.
Jack, 12-hour flight. You want to get fed? Exactly.
Right.
Don't play the music. So...
Got your parachute, you can kick down in a minute.
It's hard, mate. And when I say it, we have been in this country blessed with such outrageous footballers that... So I've got 4 that I think are set in stone, but I need people to text in their 5 who they think, because...
That's a lot of names and numbers coming in.
Well, it's not just 5.
Yeah, but if 100 people do that, that's
but
500.
I'm guessing there's going to be common denominators, isn't there?
Look at you using big words.
Yeah, there's going to be common denominators in this.
As in Henri.
No, he's one. So he's he's number one.
That's a common denominator.
Yeah, but my point is, so the difficulty is you have people like Gerrard, Bergkamp.
Okay, what? Yeah.
De Bruyne.
Don't give it away now.
No, I'm not saying who mine is, but we have been blessed because I'm not even Rick Cantona down.
Beckham down there.
I'm not Rick Cantona down. See, but do you know how hard that is?
But Cantona's one of the greatest Prem players of all time.
He's one of them, but I don't know if he's in the top 5.
I bet Arsenal players are in there.
Well, you know who one is.
See? I bet there's a couple of Arsenal players in there.
But like, for instance, like at the original time of doing this list, right? I had no Chelsea players in there. How can I not have a Chelsea player in there? They were for such a long time.
Yeah. Hazard probably be top of that list. Or Lampard, maybe.
But how'd you get him in there?
Yeah.
So hard, but no.
Well, listen, that's why you're paid the big bucks to come up with lists like that, D.
Okay, cool. Yeah, but yeah, if you can help me, it'd be lovely. Thank you.
Barry Hearn will be on our show. He was meant to be on our show yesterday. He was on a train. Signal was not great, but I'm led to believe he's at his house today in the study. He'll be joining us a bit later on. Why have we got Barry Hearn on?
Let's talk about the Masters. No, sorry, the World Championships.
Yeah, what's happened to it?
It's staying where it's at.
Where's that?
Sheffield.
Yeah, what's the thing?
Crucible.
D, good work, man.
Man, I'm a big snooker fan.
I know, that's why you're number 1.
Yeah. Thank you.
Well done.
Yeah.
There was, Jack, piano music. There was a time a lot of people thought that the snooker would be moving from the Crucible Theatre in Sheffield. It's been there since the 70s. A lot of people said it should go to the Far East, Asia. But thankfully, Barry Hearn has put his foot down. And it's stayed put. Well done, Barry. Barry on the show.
By the way, sorry, Ben Badu. The African footballers are tomorrow.
When that's ended, Jack. Right? Boom. No, don't fade it, Jack. Just whip it off.
No, sorry, I speak. Yeah, Ben Badu. Yeah, African players are tomorrow. Thank you.
That's Joe's fault. That is putting it in the opener.
Yeah.
Disgrace. Behind the glass, honestly, I don't know why you get paid. Oh, you don't. Right, let's start the show, shall we? Thomas Tuchel has 2 games to work out his starting 11 for this summer's World Cup. So, who should partner Declan in midfield?
Oh, what a strike from Adam Wharton. He's 20 yards out. He's got it onto his left foot and he stroked it into the bottom left-hand corner.
I love midfielders that look forward immediately.
What he's got to do, Ali, is these games coming up now. He's got to put in his best performances in these games at Uruguay and Japan.
Hit by Anderson and it's in. Anderson from the edge of the box and Vicario got 2 hands to it, but he couldn't keep it out.
Anderson can play anywhere in the midfield, so I just think he is the complete midfielder.
I just feel like he's a starter for England now alongside Declan Rice.
Yeah, reminder, talkSPORT brings you live commentary of England's final 2 games before the World Cup over, the next few days. They host Uruguay on Friday before facing Japan next Tuesday. Crystal Palace midfielder Adam Wharton has been speaking to talkSPORT's Faye Carruthers ahead of those games, and he was asked about competing with Elliot Anderson for a place in England's midfield.
Yeah, obviously I want to play as much as I can and try and help the team. But at the same time, Jordan and Elliot are top players, playing well this season, so it's not going to be easy. And like I said, football's a game of opinions, so I'm sure whoever the manager chooses is going to do a great job, and will give everything to help the team.
I do like Adam Wharton. I really do like Adam Wharton. You said it earlier on, and you hit the nail on the head. The way he runs with the ball and his over movement reminds us of Jack Wilshere.
Yeah, young Wilshere.
Low centre of gravity and all that. Really good player. Other players you've got now, I'm a huge fan of Elliot Anderson. I think he's a great player. Joe was saying that when he has a great game, he has a great game, but sometimes he's quiet in matches. Do you think it's out of those 2? I mean, Kobbie Mainoo's another one that...
I suppose you ain't singing from the rooftops about that one.
Well, I thought it was a gimme that Kobbie starts. But what's your view? Who's your preferred midfielder next to Declan?
Right now, it's Elliot Anderson. And do you know what? I think it's by some distance at the minute. Like, I'm a big fan of Adam Wharton. I've said that before. I think he's technically very good, keeps hold of the ball as well. I like that in terms of his passing. Sometimes he takes risks. I like that type of midfield player that he might give it away, but he'll still try it. But I think when you look at Elliot Anderson, the way he's played for Forest in big games this season, you look at what he's done for England as well. He has to start. I think he's got the shirt currently right now. He's got a nice little combination there with Declan. I mean, for such a long time for England, we saw it was Declan and Calvin Phillips. That was always the pivot. But I think Elliot Anderson's now firmly got control of that shirt. He scored goals this season. I mean, I was looking at some of his passing earlier, and that assist to Chris Wood, I think it was Brentford, opening day of the season, that pass is mind-blowing, right? So I think it's him right now, Elliot Anderson. And I think it's up to the others to try and knock him off that perch. But right now, I think he's got the shirt. Him and Declan, I think will be the pair, and if Jude gets himself fit, he'll be the 10.
Is there a way that both Wharton and Anderson can play with Declan? Could Anderson maybe play a little bit further forward?
No, I don't think so. It's almost a bit of I wouldn't say a negative approach, but Declan is more defence-minded. Although he's been playing 8 for Arsenal and getting himself forward, you still want him to score more goals, don't you? For England and for Arsenal, of course. So I think he's very much the 8. Wharton and Anderson are very much, I think, more holders than anything, really.
Who's better with the ball out of Anderson and Wharton?
I think neat and tidy would be Elliot Anderson. Very neat and tidy, little 5-yard passes. He can spray it if he needs to. Whereas Wharton, I think's maybe got the
better range.
Yeah. But will also try things that he's probably not supposed to, but he will still try it.
Is Wharton sometimes guilty of giving the ball away a bit too much or not?
Maybe a little bit, but me being a striker, and this is nothing against Elliot Anderson because I've seen some of the passes this season. If I make a run, I know more so than not, Wharton will try and find that run. Elliot Anderson might not. He might go into midfield. He might go into Gibbs White, and Gibbs White will try it.
Yeah.
But by then, the chance is gone. Whereas Wharton might get out his feet and just try a little clip over the top. But they're both incredible. But Elliot Anderson, even his goal the other week against Man City, the little nick round the corner, back to him, and bang.
Yeah. What about Cobby?
Yeah, he's playing well. He's playing really, really well.
Give me a 1, 2, 3.
As we stand right now?
Yeah. Next to Declan, first.
Elliot Anderson.
Second.
Wharton.
So Cobby's third on that.
Yeah, but that's he's under Carrick. He's been brilliant. Mainly, he's getting back to, not there yet, but he's getting back to the levels that we
used to.
We saw when he first kind of burst into the scene. But I mean, listen, if you've got to use any of those three, like it's not exactly a downgrade. Like if Elliot Anderson got injured and you had to use Wharton, you wouldn't go, oh my goodness Christ.
No, there'll be no the levels wouldn't drop in that.
Yeah, you're not thinking, oh my goodness. Like if we lost Kane, you're like, oh my goodness.
End of the world.
Yeah.
Even to some extent, Pickford.
Yeah, even I like Dean Henderson. I think he's more than Kane. I like Rambo as well.
I do, but I do think Pickford is head and shoulders.
Yeah, so I think we're not sitting there going, if any of those get injured, oh my goodness, it's absolutely a travesty.
You're right, actually. With goalkeepers, it's not so much a big problem.
But they're all three of them top players.
Okay. Just finally on that, you've got Adam Wharton at Palace and you've got Anderson at Forest. Sorry, Palace and Forest. Yeah, I'm right. Will they or both or none of them be there next season?
Well, it depends what division they're in. Wharton might be at Palace next year potentially, but he's been linked to everyone. So he might end up staying Adam Wharton because some of the other big guns are coming to get Anderson. He won't be at Forest next year regardless.
Okay.
Because I think I read the other day, I don't know how this is even possible, that City are close to a deal for Wharton.
I read that.
And I'm like, what?
Yeah.
How's that?
Very bizarre in March.
So, and he won't be at Forest next season. He'll be somewhere huge.
Yeah.
He might even be at your gaff. It might be him and Mainu.
Yeah, I mean, that would be amazing, wouldn't it?
And then Bruno's the 10.
Yeah.
That'd be nice, wouldn't it?
That would be nice. All right, we'll take your calls. We've got lots coming up. Benty's going to talk about movies a bit later on, the new feature, in about 15 minutes. IMDb, we've called that.
Do you ever use that app?
No.
It's a good app, that.
What would I use it for?
Like, there's a film coming out, let me read the reviews and stuff. Look at a little trailer.
Just go on Google.
Oh, no, like IMDb.
All right. There's a film coming out called The Pit. No, not a film. A series coming out with Noel Weil, or whatever it's called. Joe just said season 2, but season 1. I don't know where I can watch season 1.
What is it called?
I don't know where I can watch it. It's called The Pit. It's Noel Weil, who was on ER, right? Remember him?
No.
He was the young doctor on ER. You watch ER?
No.
Clooney.
Okay, we'll just say Clooney then. Just say Clooney.
It wasn't called Clooney. It was called ER.
No, but his name is George Clooney, right? The actor.
Yeah, but I'm not talking about George. Clooney was in ER with Noel Weil.
Okay, cool. I thought you meant it was George Clooney in this.
No.
I don't know who this Noel is. I only know
Did you watch ER?
No, but I know George Clooney. All I know is that George Clooney was George Clooney before he came the George Clooney.
Yeah, in ER.
Yeah, but I didn't watch ER. I just knew Clooney.
Glad we got there. Anyway, I'm trying to find out how to watch series 1 of The Pit.
Must be on somewhere.
HBO Max. I don't even know what that is.
Amazon Prime?
That's not that. HBO Max. I don't even know.
Well, HBO, sorry, is taken over from Discovery Plus, is it? Or something in terms of football?
Yes. The TNT.
TNT, yes, yeah.
Still doesn't we find it. Anyway, Bent is talking movies in about 15 minutes' time. Before that, we'll take your calls. Who's England's second best defensive midfielder? Who will partner Declan at the World Cup? 03717 2233. Dial that. You'll be next live on Drive on talkSPORT.
Will that result have put a little bit of a seed of doubt in the Arsenal players in terms of the Championship run-in?
He said, will it give a bit of doubt for Arsenal now going into the league?
I don't think so. I actually think it could work in our favour because you're seeing the amount of players that are being pulled out of their international teams. Sounds to me like Mikel's going, guys, I'm going to need you fit here. And if you're looking at the players that are not included, they're the players that are pretty much certified to play for their countries anyway. The likes of Gabriel, the likes of...
Are you okay with that, though? Players turning down their country?
Absolutely fine with it, mate. Right now, put it this way. If you do well for Arsenal, you're guaranteed to play for your nation anyway. So I think the only players that are not going to miss out on the opportunity are those that are on the fringes.
But as Savio Ancelotti and Gabriel's not turned up, do you not see that as turning you back on your country?
No, because the reality is he knows what's at stake over there. Ancelotti's a winner. You know, we have to start winning. It's actually going to be good for the national team once Arsenal start winning.
Does that result, though, on Sunday put doubt in your mind to win the Champions League? You know, like big one-off games, and Arsenal haven't showed up?
No, I don't see why it should. I mean, if I'm honest with you, I'm not even going to the next round of Champions League games. I'm not going to the sporting games.
Why?
Because we should be beating those teams. We've got it in the bag.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Just like that?
Just like that. And
Talk Sport Travel with Subway. Leave ordinary sandwiches on the bench. Bring on the new baked breaded chicken sub. How's that for a flavour hat trick? Coming soon, the 2026 FIFA World Cup, live on talkSPORT and talkSPORT 2. Stand by for excitement-producing, adrenaline-inducing, era-defining radio. The 2026 FIFA World Cup starts this June on talkSPORT and talkSPORT 2.
And you will get no hurt, mister. No, no, no. I said yeah. I said yeah. What they say.
Drive and talkSPORT, Andy Goldstein Darren Bent. I am reliably informed by producer Joe that from tomorrow, HBO Max is available to download for $4.99 a month. So I'll watch it and then I can delete the app.
Yeah, okay, nice. But
End the subscription.
Big news, obviously. I know you're not a big Marvel fan.
Yeah. Can I guess?
Yeah.
New Daredevil.
Oh, today.
I don't know what I've just said.
Matt
But
Murdock.
you went new.
New Daredevil.
I don't know.
And
Is that the geezer with the big shield, the American shield?
no, it's Captain America.
Oh.
But Daredevil's blind, but he can do all this mad stuff. Hey, Jessica Jones is in it. Is with him. Oh my goodness.
Do you mean January Jones?
No, Jessica Jones.
I don't know who that is.
Hey, she's another Marvel hero. In it together.
What is she in it?
That's her name, Jessica Jones.
Yeah, but what's the character in it?
That's her character, Jessica Jones.
What's a superhero called Jessica Jones?
Yeah.
What's her powers?
Strong as anything, man.
Is that it?
Yeah, strong. Is that Luke Cage? Bad man as well.
I don't know, Luke Cage.
But now Daredevil's...
Luke Cage?
Yeah.
Why have they got normal names? Jessica and Luke?
Yeah, Luke Cage, yeah.
What's Luke do?
Strong as anything. That's huge.
They're running out of ideas, these people, aren't they?
Nah.
Yeah, I've got a new one. Oh, yeah, what's his superpower? Strong.
Yeah,
That'll do.
Hey.
Oh, yeah, anything else?
Daredevil.
Strong, can lift stuff.
Yeah,
Like the Hulk. Yeah, exactly like
Luke
that.
Cage. He's not in this one. That's an old one. But, yeah, this new Daredevil today. 25th.
Was it a movie?
Nah, series, Disney.
What was the move? No, what was the series where they've all got superpowers, but they're all a little bit dark?
Not The Boys.
Yeah.
On Amazon.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really good.
Was it
dark though?
Yes, I just said that.
Like bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, unbelievable though.
Is it? I dipped into that, watched it, and got a bit bored. Do I need to get back to it? Okay. Still to come, we join by Barry Hearn to discuss the Snooker World Championship staying in Sheffield. Good work. Just quickly, Chelsea don't plan to replace Liam Rossini as a manager this summer, even if they miss out on Champions League football. ... If we don't get Champions League football, we'll sack him. Newcastle midfielder Sandro Tonali would like to return to Italy, but also has interest from both Manchester clubs. We are taking your calls on all things England. Who will start next to Declan Rice? Because we all think Declan will start. Of course we do. 03717 223344. Chris, the Everton fan, is first up. Christopher.
Hello, Andy. How are you?
I'm very well, thanks for asking. How are you today? Happy Wednesday. You all right? You well?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good, thank you.
Good. Do you watch all the super Marvel rubbish that Benty does?
Sorry, say again. I didn't quite catch that.
Do you watch all the Marvel movies that Benty watches?
No, I'm too old for that, Andy.
Yeah, of course you are. Does that mean you're older than 11?
Definitely.
Yeah. Yeah, Benty's obviously not mentally.
Definitely.
Chris, as an Everton fan, what are you thinking? I know exactly what you're thinking. We haven't mentioned your player, have we?
Yes, you took the words right out of my mouth. I think James Garner comes into the debate based on this season's displays, and in particular, two of his best displays this season were the games against Nottingham Forest.
Yeah.
And him and Elliot Anderson went toe-to-toe, and James Garner was fantastic in both games. And on Saturday, he was great against Chelsea. That pass to Beto was sublime. So I know he's only coming late into the squad, but he's worth a mention, Andy.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. Go on, I'll tell you what. You rank those four players alongside Declan. So you got James Garner, you got Kobbie Mainoo, you got Anderson, and you've got Wharton. Rank them for me.
I would go Garner, Wharton, Anderson, Mainoo.
You Garner 1, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, you're an Everton fan, right?
I am, Andy. I'm biased, but current form doesn't lie.
Okay. No, that's...
Oh, no, but Elliot Anderson's been very good. Not only that as well, when he's played for England, he's been outstanding.
Yeah, he has, actually.
Even that early period where people were hammering Thomas Tuchel about the team, he was one that came out with glowing reference.
Yeah, well, we're talking about James Garner a bit later on, actually.
Don't get me wrong, and which is why I put him in. He has been brilliant, and I mean brilliant this year.
Yeah.
But he hasn't always been deployed in midfield. He's played right back quite a few times as well.
Nathan is a goon. Hi, Nathan.
How you guys doing?
Yeah, well, good, man. How are you?
I'm very well. I want to say one thing before I make my football point is, and I know you like to watch good television, good movies.
Yeah,
if you watch episode 1, season 1 of Daredevil, the season 2 and 3 I would maybe avoid, but as a fantastic story with great acting, Daredevil season 1 is top tier.
Top in it.
Can I ask, has it got superheroes in it? Yes,
it has, but it's not about that though. Darren, the scene when he's been beat up and then he drops the glass and he can't hear it.
He drops the what?
Yeah. Do you know what? You always know a series is good when someone makes that noise. Ooh!
Can I ask, Nathan, are you younger than 16?
No.
Okay. Are you married?
I was tempted to say yes just to make your point make no sense.
Are you married,
I
Nate?
can't lie about that. Yes.
I don't think you are if you watch superhero
Well,
movies.
I am, and I watch them.
Well, that makes no sense. There we go.
Oh, do you know as well, Nathan? Sorry, we'll continue that. But I think the new Punisher comes out as well.
I know, yeah. Sorry about that though. It made me laugh when Andy had no idea who Daredevil was.
Can I ask,
and you said like Luke Cage, and he would have no idea who that was.
Can I ask, have you got time for this call? Because surely your homework's due in, isn't it?
That's hilarious. I'm actually a teacher, but I'm actually very funny by accident.
Oh, you really?
I appreciate that. I teach maths. So, yeah.
All right. Okay. Well, I just didn't add up. But anyway, go on. What do you want to say?
That was horrific.
That was I quite enjoyed it. I'm honest.
Thank you.
I hear jokes from children all day. But
Can
anyway.
I ask you a question? Very good. Can I ask you a serious question? Is it maths or math?
Maths.
The S on the end appears, right?
No, more like the fish is not fish, but you wouldn't understand. I don't know. But yeah, so what I was going to make...
You better hurry up, Nathan. You better be good with this.
No, the point that I make is I think you guys have all forgotten the conversation yesterday about Ben White. No one's making the right point, which is if we are saying Ben White was chosen over Trent, just as an idea, because he's more defensive, and we all remember Luke Shaw scoring a goal for us in a final, which is not very defensive as a fullback. If the idea is we're going to be playing more defensive fullbacks, that means a back four of defensive players. I don't think we should be talking about playing 2 more defensive midfielders. I think we should be saying, okay, we've watched Declan Rice make fantastic last-ditch tackles for Arsenal for at least the last 12 months. If we want to go and win this, we don't play 6 defensive players. We play Declan Rice, and then we have the cheeky option of potentially playing someone like a Jude Bellingham as the 8, and then we can fit a Jude Bellingham and one of our world-class number 10s all on the same pitch.
Are you playing Rice, excuse me, as a 6? Is that what you're saying?
I think for the majority of teams will play in the World Cup, you can play Rice as a 6. We're not playing Brazil every game.
No.
We're not playing France every match.
Good point.
But I think playing 6 defensive players, if what we're all assuming from the Ben White conversation is the fact that we're going to be playing 4 proper defenders, I don't think we need 2 defensive midfielders.
Yeah, that's a great point. No, thanks for that. I thought you can argue with that, because sometimes we are guilty of being way too defensive.
Yeah,
that is one of the criticisms every England manager, or a lot of them, get when they play 4-2-3-1.
Yeah, especially in certain games where you think we should win this, and then all of a sudden everyone's like, well, what's happening here? But I understand what you're saying, because I've seen Declan is right in terms of the last-ditch tackles and stuff, but I think it was Gareth. I remember Gareth saying he just wasn't sure about having one holding midfield player.
When Declan plays with Zubimendi, who's sitting more?
Zubimendi.
Okay, and Declan's role is what?
Just firing forward.
Okay, so we, in effect, if we did play, because he's playing the 8, Declan, isn't he?
Yeah, but the thing about Declan, he can do both.
Yeah.
If you need to just sit in, he can sit in.
Yeah. Okay. Still to come, Ben is going to be picking his top 5 Premier League players of all time. Barry Hearn joins us, and we've got movie chat on Drive Time. I like that. In just a moment, but first it's time for No Googling. We want to know which player has made the most appearances for England at World Cups. I mean, it's a simple question, but a great one. I'll say it again. Which player has made the most appearances for England at World Cups? The answer to that and everything I just said and other bits and pieces. Just a busy, busy show coming your way between 4 and 7 live on talkSPORT.
This season, the recruitment's not worked. They tried to replace Isak with 2 strikers, Visser and Voltamada, who've both struggled. I actually think Visser is better than people give him credit for. He just needs a good run. Ilanga doesn't play well often enough, flattered to deceive. So who was in charge of recruitment? Who did that? There's the other big problem they've got, and where Eddie's problem, and I like Eddie a lot, me watching Newcastle as long as I have this season, and they're a great watch generally because they go after teams, play high energy. But their second half performances and results in a league table, they'd be 16th. And that's because they're not adaptable. They're trying to mix a European campaign and a Premier League campaign.
Yeah.
Playing this 100 miles an hour. Now, you need a supreme squad of athletes to play that way. I don't see often enough Newcastle go, today we're going to go, let's be a bit more pragmatic. And it's great at home. It works sometimes.
Isn't it a constant trend for Newcastle? Every time they qualify for a Champions League season,
struggle a bit.
They struggle in the rest of the season. Yeah, I think the first season when they qualified for the Champions League,
that's my point, because of the style.
So it is a Champions League situation. It's a squad situation.
Amount of games, yeah.
And also at the beginning of the season, Newcastle were very poor away from home. Yeah. They weren't able to get any points in the first sort of 5, 6, 7, 8 games in terms of or score any goals. And that may play into some of it.
And of course, it might get worse before it gets better, because if there's no European football for Newcastle United, it might be goodbye to some of the big names. Bruno Guimaraes, Sandro Tonali, to name but two.
Boxing. It's a sport that makes multi-millionaires out of the world's best fighters. But it's not as flush with cash as you think. We all see how much likes of Tyson Fury or Canelo Alvarez make every fight, but that's not the case for those just starting out, or those who aren't even at that level. For example, if you just turned pro and don't have a promoter, you have to sell your own tickets, cover the cost of the venue yourself,
they could go collect it and then drop it off here for us.
You might not even break even, but if you do, you're looking at 5 to 10 grand max.
We can chat off air about it. It would be helpful.
Might make more like 10 to 50 grand, but you still have to give up half of that.
I've never gone to the airport for any other reason than to go on holiday.
I'll be honest, most
One potential way of doing it, though, is being a journeyman. Here's former European champion talkSPORT Spencer Oliver explaining how that could work.
They want to play every week, and they can be going in against the prospects, so they can demand good money. They might be demanding like 5 grand, 10 grand for a 6th round or so, because they're going in with a prospect. He gets through that, the journeyman gets through that fight, and he can fight again next week.
I mean, even so, it's not much, and you're getting punched in the face for a drama. It's only really at the top level, i.e. fighting for titles, where you're earning up to 6 figures and can afford a diamond chain or a Ferrari. So boxing isn't a sport that allows you to retire at 40 and live a life of luxury. Much like a lot of other sports and jobs in general, it takes an awful lot of luck quite early in your career to really
Thank you, Andy. Good afternoon. We're just hearing resident doctors in England are to strike for 6 days in April as part of their ongoing row over pay and jobs. Next, Hertfordshire Police is being investigated over the handling of sex abuse allegations made against the influencer Andrew Tate. The independent watchdog's looking into a former detective constable for potential gross misconduct. The case was closed in 2019. Iran has rejected a US peace plan, calling it excessive. Instead, it's issued 5 conditions to end the war, including payments of repatriations. This after Donald Trump delivered a 15-point plan, which reportedly includes Iran dismantling its nuclear facilities in exchange for lifting sanctions. Here's Middle East commentator Tarek Kangaloo.
They want to attain full power and get full concession, and that is really the line that we've been hearing from Iran. By no means they will surrender.
Police have confirmed the nationality of 2 men arrested over an arson attack on Jewish ambulances in North London on Monday. They're aged 45 and 47 and both are British nationals. A hospital in Kent's admitted a 2-day delay in raising the alarm about the meningitis outbreak in Canterbury, but the Health Secretary says he doesn't believe it delayed efforts to contain the outbreak. And a former boss at Google is the new man in charge at the BBC. Matt Britton is apparently a Doctor Who loving fitness fanatic.
Talk Sport with Bostik. If you're looking for a professional grade sealant that offers technologically advanced performance, choose Bostik Pro Sealants.
Was it a mistake for Liverpool to give Mo Salah that huge contract extension? And Dagenham and Redbridge's new shareholder, KSI, will stream their game with Hampton and Richmond on his own YouTube channel this weekend.
We interrupt your regularly scheduled football season to bring you extended coverage of the international break.
talkSPORT and talkSPORT 2 come to the international rescue.
Get daring full match commentary of selected home nation international friendlies.
Plus highly explosive full match reports.
Brought to you by a top flight team of heavy-duty footballing hipsters.
Don't dangle in peril, use your brains.
FAB is Find Alan Brazil.
You're having a laugh. And listen to talkSPORT and talkSPORT 2.
Coming to the international rescue with full coverage of the entire international break.
Drive me home with that Cadillac, Daddy-O.
talkSPORT Drive.
Driver talkSPORT, me Goldstein in Darren Bent. Before the break, I asked the question: which players made the most appearances for England at World Cups? I'll give you a clue. A penalty was taken against him in 1990, and
Shilton.
He's still falling at the moment.
Shilton.
He was that slow for it. It's Peter Shilton. How many appearances at World Cup?
Well, you always said that he was too old in that one.
He was 40 or 41.
Appearances?
Yeah, at World Cup.
22.
No.
Less. 16.
I'm going to see if you can tell if I'm lying. Right, I'm going to say a number, and either I'm lying or it's the truth. It was 17.
You telling the truth?
Yeah, I'm telling the truth. Well done, 17. Still to come, Benny's going to pick his top 5 Premier League players of all time. Have you done it?
No. Well, yeah, I've got 4.
So you haven't done it. You need one more. Okay. Any suggestions for not the obvious ones?
Yeah, but that's the thing. They're all obvious.
Okay. Well, don't bother doing it then. First, this weekend, the future heavyweight champion of the world, Moses Atoma, takes on Jermaine Franklin. We can look ahead to the big fight with our friends at DAZN.
Big fight build-up on talkSPORT with DAZN. Watch Moses Atoma versus Jermaine Franklin this Saturday only on DAZN. Sign up now at DAZN.com.
Yes, Atoma hopes to take his next step towards a world heavyweight title this weekend as he fights Jermaine Franklin in Manchester, live on talkSPORT and DAZN. Promoter Frank Warren joined the breakfast show this morning and said that this weekend could be the making of Atoma.
Well, I can honestly say at this stage of his career and the age he's at, he's the most impressive heavyweight I've ever been involved with. But that's at this stage. And on Saturday, he's in with a guy who's very, very experienced. 27 fights, excuse me, only lost 2. And those 2 losses were 4 years ago. One was a debatable one against Dillian White when Dillian was really flying. And the other one was against AJ. And we know what a big puncher he is. And he's never been as I say, never been stopped. So this is a big, big moment for him. The guy's very, very experienced. This is Moses' 14th fight. So I think this is going to tell a lot about him. And what I was concerned with from my perspective, and his as well, is last year he only had 2 fights due to injuries and a problem that he had. And he didn't get many rounds under his belt. So this is a big, big moment for him.
So here's what I do when I go home, right? I get in, have a bit of food, sit on the couch next to Mrs. G. She's watching Corey or something. I pick up my iPad and I'll just go down rabbit holes.
Yeah.
And so last night I went down the rabbit hole of Daniel Dubois and I was watching his fights back. And the first one I watched was the first round against Dillian White.
Yeah.
I tell you,
Pardon? Daniel Dubois and Dillian White?
Atoma against Dillian White.
Yeah.
Right. And what I forgot about it was not just how quickly he got rid of him, but the power he possesses. Because there was a couple of body shots, right, from the side, and you could see Dillian White was like, oh my, that's it. I didn't expect that. And I'd forgot how hard he punches.
Do you know about that as well? About that knockout is that, when he's got him, like on the ropes, he takes that breath and he comes away a little bit and then just goes back into it. Bang, bang, bang. Yeah. That's where I was like, oh my, the patience. Because some people, when you get messy, your work gets messy, you're too close. He took a step back, took a breath and just started off-leashing again. I mean, that is scary. But I think he'll stop Jermaine Franklin. And the reason why
that'd be incredible if he did that.
The reason why I think that as well is that Frank was talking there about he fought AJ and obviously, but that's come off the back of AJ was wounded then. That's the back of 2 Alexander Usyk defeats. So him going back into that Jermaine Franklin fight, AJ was a little bit conserved. Do you know what I mean? Because he's thinking, back-to-back losses. I don't want to give too much away. A little bit like when he lost to Ruiz the first time, and then when he had the rematch, what a great fight.
No, it was awful fight.
Just kept him at
1 on points.
Yeah, just kept him at range. Same thing with Jermaine Franklin. He beat him on points. So. It's going to be a great fight, I think. But I just think Atoma right now is probably the guy you look at and just say, Dillian White, I thought maybe would take him quite deep into the fight. And then once he got past maybe those 6-7 rounds, then we'll see what he's made of. I did not. If you'd have said to me, you can have 10 bets, first round wouldn't have been one of them.
No.
And not in the manner that he did it either.
No, I agree with that.
Because he absolutely took him to pieces.
If he dismantles Jermaine Franklin in a similar manner, I don't expect him to go for, let's say, first 3 rounds.
Yeah.
I mean, all of a sudden, the whole world of boxing's got to sit up and take note of him now. I know they do anyway, and we even call him future heavyweight champion. But if he does that in absolute style quickly as well, that's some statement he's sending out.
Well, and that's why I said to Adam Smith yesterday, like, if you're his promoter, but do you think he's good enough to mix it with them top boys? He said, yeah, 100%. But I get it why they're taking his time, because there's a lot of money to make of him. Because of how he's young, there's no rush for him now.
And also, Usyk's sort of coming to the end.
Exactly. What is he? 21 years old.
If you managed Atoma, and you had the opportunity to put him in the ring with Usyk, would you do it?
Probably not right now. No. You're talking about. I know it's an argument, but I genuinely think that he is one of the greats. Usyk, right? You can't put him in with him. Not yet, because
do you remember when Tyson Fury won the world title against Klitschko?
Yeah.
It was the end of Klitschko,
kind of, yeah.
And then AJ got rid of him as well.
Yeah.
I just wonder. I mean, there doesn't seem to be a slowing down of Usyk,
no,
is there?
Exactly. I would not yet. There's time for that, but it's not yet. But if you look at the bracket below Usyk, right? Because Usyk's out there on his own, isn't he? There's no one in this division that's the same level.
Everyone's the same level below him,
right? Not even so much everyone's the same level, but
everyone's beatable.
Yeah, would you put him in with a Dubois? You got Dubois, Wardley.
Yeah.
Even Parker would be good for him next. Parker or
Deontay.
I mean, AJ, Fury.
You turn your nose up about Deontay?
No, not now.
What? You wouldn't put me with him?
No, because I think Deontay's the last two performances from Deontay, first the Parker and then the Zhang. It's like no.
Yeah.
I mean, Zhang, you can throw him in the mix somewhere.
Yeah, he's a lump, isn't he?
He's a lump, but that Parker was on an unbelievable run, right? Until he ran into Fabio Wardley. It was an unbelievable run. So I just think Usyk, I think he's a little bit of a stretch. But anyone else in that heavyweight division, you go.
How will it end that fight?
I think
Franklin.
I'm gonna say he stops him in round 2. I bet it doesn't go past 2 rounds.
Oh my goodness, I was going to say 3-2. He's pushing it.
Yeah.
Okay. Can't wait for that. That was a look ahead to a term against Franklin with DAZN. Don't forget, of course, you can watch that fight live this Saturday only on DAZN. Sign up now at DAZN.com.
Big fight build-up on talkSPORT with DAZN. Watch Moses Utoma versus Jermaine Franklin this Saturday only on DAZN. Sign up now at DAZN.com.
No Premier League tonight, no Champions League tonight, no international football tonight. So all that means it's time now for this.
Couldn't really sleep, so I put on Moonraker. I'm in the middle of rewatching Spartacus. Watch a bit of Trisha in the morning. IMDb.
Yes, IMDb. This is our brand new feature, IMDb, where every Wednesday, when there's no footy on, our very own DB talks us through what he's been watching recently when he wakes up at 2 a.m. and can't get back to sleep.
Well, I ain't watched Trisha for a long time, so that stuff must be rolled.
So turns the telly on. Right, what are you going to be reviewing this week for us, Steve?
Yeah, so woke up, couldn't sleep, put on Lake Placid, film that came out in 1999. It's an American comedy horror film.
Hold on, before we talk about it, why did you choose that? So you wake up and you go, I can't sleep, middle of the night.
Yeah. Or
you pick up the remote.
Yep.
And then what? Your first thought is what?
I'm going to go to Amazon.
Yeah.
And I go to My Stuff. I see what have I got, what have I bought, and I was just clicking through and clicking down, no. And then that came up and I went, do you know what? It was either going to be that or...
so strange you are.
Oh, what's the natural disaster film with Dennis Quaid and...
Twister?
No, Dennis Quaid and who's the Jake Gyllenhaal, where... is it...
Day After Tomorrow.
Day After Tomorrow. Or that was going to be that.
That's an unbelievable call from me. I didn't think it was that.
Day After Tomorrow. But no, I went Lake Placid. Great film.
Who's in it?
Bill Pullman, Bridget Fonda.
Hold on, Bill Pullman. Yeah, he was in Weird Science.
Yeah, and Bridget Fonda.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so it's about...
must be Jane Fonda's daughter, right?
Well, I'm guessing, yeah. You think so?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
But yeah, it's basically about...
What's the plot? Don't give it away. What's the plot?
It's about a huge crocodile. A crocodile alligator. Well, anyway,
it's quite important that to the plot.
Yeah, I think it's a large crocodile.
Right. I mean, you're not selling it.
Yeah, no, it's a giant crocodile that's terrorising...
No, I don't want you to read it. You tell me.
Yeah,
otherwise it defeats the object.
I need that, though. It's basically... So I'll give you my synopsis.
Yeah.
It's about a giant crocodile, right, that's terrorising this lake. I think it's called a Black Lake, I think.
What, the lake that he lives in?
Yeah, it lives in, it's huge.
He's not terrorising, that's where he lives.
No, but people are going on there, like, doing the lake, going on there, doing...
doing the lake?
Hey, fishing.
Okay.
And he's just taking heads off. But what it comes down to is
How big is he?
The giant croc.
Is he giant?
Like, it's massive. It's not like King Kong, but it's like, I'd say...
What was that other shark movie where it was a massive shark?
Sharknado. There's like 40 of them.
What?
Crap. Sharknado. Do you remember that? I think there's about 40 of them.
So what's the nado part of the word shark?
That's just the film's called Sharknado.
Yeah, but why nado?
I don't...
Like tornado?
Yeah, I didn't write it, but it's called Sharknado.
Okay,
hey,
that's what I'm
listen to me.
It's got the word blue in it.
Oh, Deep Blue Sea, LL Cool J.
Right.
Yeah.
It's a big shark in that, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's not a big shark, it's just a shark.
All right, okay. But this is a big crocodile.
It's a big croc. It's probably about 80 metres. It's massive.
Hold on. You can't be 80.
Okay, maybe 80 metres, but 50. It's massive.
What? So when like Usain Bolt runs a thing...
So like half the length of that, it's massive. It's huge.
50 metres long, this croc.
Look at a picture of it.
Okay. I mean, it's not real, is it? It's...
Look at that.
Wow, yeah, it's a big croc,
Big old croc, yeah.
So is that the poster?
That's the poster.
So imagine Jaws,
yeah.
But instead of Jaws, they put a crocodile.
Yeah.
I mean, they've literally stolen that idea.
Yeah, it's a croc. Yeah, great film. There's a nice twist in it in terms of where the crocodile came from and why it's got so big.
What do you mean where it came from?
No, because it didn't start. No, it didn't start that big. But
he's made in a.
Someone's been feeding it for a long time, and that's why it's got.
Feeding what?
I can't say that, but I'll give the plot away. But
what the plot is all about? What he was fed?
No, but it's just a huge crocodile terrorising a lake. Yeah. Great film though. It's not a great film.
Can I guess the ending? They kill it.
They do.
Yeah.
But there's another one. See, you know, made me give it away now. See, give it away.
I made you give it away.
Yeah.
Hold on. Did that then lead to Croc 2 or whatever?
No, I think there is a Lake Placid 2.
There you go.
Terrible. I've never, it's not even the same actors.
All right.
But
all the same crocodile.
What?
How'd they kill it?
How'd they blow it up?
Oh, not the Jaws way.
I know. No,
sorry, they've just copied Jaws here.
No, Lake Placid.
Okay, how have they killed it?
I think if I remember rightly,
they blew it up. They put.
Hold on, they sedate it.
Right. Well, don't need to blow it up then.
I can't. You know, because I fell asleep again. I can't remember how it ends. But I'm not going to give the ending away anyway.
No. Okay.
But anyway, Lake Placid is 1999. Great film.
Well, we'll rate these throughout the weeks out of 10. What are you giving it? What is the IMDb rating?
Oh, I mean, listen, for a 2 a.m.
It can, by the way, it can be like a 0.3 or you can do like 4.7. It doesn't have to be exact.
Yeah, I know. For a 2 a.m. watch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because if it's prime time, you're giving it 4.
Okay.
But for that 2 a.m. watch, probably a 7.2.
Yeah, it did the job.
Yeah, it did the job, mate. Yeah.
How long did you watch it for?
About 45 minutes, man.
And then you fell asleep.
Bridget Fonda's funny, though.
What do you mean?
The actress in it.
Why's she funny?
Because she's really funny in the film.
Oh, she's meant to be funny?
Yeah.
Okay. So you went to sleep while it was on?
Yeah.
And so Mrs. Bent might have woken up to the movie.
The big croc. Yeah. I did switch over.
She woke up to a big croc in her bed?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's wrong with you?
Okay, 7 point what?
7.2. For 2 a.m. For 2 a.m.
For what film?
Lake Placid.
Yeah, we call it the 2 a.m. club.
Yeah.
For Lake Placid.
Yeah.
Okay. More from me and IMDb in just a moment. When we come back at 5, I will be talking about Mohamed Salah. And is that where you picture that is?
Yeah, sorry, someone's put it. It's called Sharknado because it's sharks in a tornado.
I think I need to see that.
No, you don't. It's
appalling. I think I do. Do you watch Snakes on a Plane?
Yeah, great film.
It's good.
See, that is a perfect 2 a.m. of that.
All right.
Snakes on a Plane. Oh, put my luggage up top. Didn't know there was a snake in there.
Sharknado. I need to watch Sharknado. I'll be watching Sharknado. More from me and Barry Norman over there right after this live on talkSPORT.
See the Gunners, Mike Keown. Can you me Keown? You're going to win a hell of a beating Kemper. Matt Lucas MP. Matt Lucas MP. Eagle for the forever. Gunnosaurus. Kemper. Arteta's light bulb. Can you me light bulb? You're going to win a hell of a beat with the dog. With the dog. What's up to him? He's still alive. Can you me Arsenal? You're going to win it.
You are useless. Honestly, you're a shambles for a man. What a weekend of football. Spurs. Oh, my word. What on earth happened? What is going on at this football club? We're going down. Spurs are going down. Chelsea.
talkSPORT Travel with Subway. Check out our great range of saver subs, including the Triple Cheese Toasty, BLT, Ham and Cheese Toasty, and Nacho Chicken. It's a winning lineup.
Cup is the podcast that breaks down football's biggest tournament with the people who've actually won it. Greats like Cleberson and Emmanuel Petit tell us what it really takes, all the while being interrupted by comedians like Alex Brooker, who's confident he could have done a better job himself. If you love the World Cup, this is the podcast for you. How to Win the World Cup, available now wherever you get your podcasts. No medals required.
Bit funky, isn't it, this one? Bit funky. Reminds me of a video game. Wreck-It Ralph. You like that film?
My kids liked it, yeah.
They make Wreck-It Ralph too, they did, didn't they?
Yeah.
She's driving talkSPORT, me, Andy Goldstein Darren Bent, Hall of Famer. Still to come, Benny's going to be picking his top 5 Premier League players of all time. Just quickly, Palace are considering a move for Bournemouth boss Andoni Iraola, who's out of contract in the summer. That's a good fit, isn't it?
Yeah.
Could it, no disrespect to Palace, could he do better? Or is that a good move?
I mean,
is that a sideways move or up? What's he doing?
Do you know, it's certainly a move where it keeps them competitive, but also as well, you talk about step up. It's a Premier League job.
Yeah.
And they're a stable Premier League club.
Yeah.
They don't often come about them.
No, you're right. Talking of jobs that don't come about, Man United are reportedly yet to make any contact with any candidates to take the manager's job in the summer. Right, talkSPORT Drive. Oh, yeah, we need your help. talkSPORT Drive have been nominated for an award, and we need your help. We're up for Best Radio Talk Show at the Television and Radio Industry Awards. It's quite a big award, actually. And you, the public, my favourite people on the planet, decide who wins, right? Just don't tell them. So, to vote for Benty and me, just head to poll, P-O-L-L, poll, P-O-L-L, dash trick, poll, P-O-L-L, dash trick, TRIC.org.uk. POLL-trick, TRIC.org.uk. Select talkSPORT Drive as best radio talk show. We really need your help. Like we can't win an award like that without you voting for it. So it takes 2 minutes. Much pretty. I've done it about 500 times. It takes 2 minutes. Time now for this.
Paddy Power on talkSPORT. With Paddy's Super Sub, your new bet rolls over to the new player coming on. T's and C's and exclusions apply. 18 plus, begambleaware.org.
Yeah, time now for today's bet with friends at Paddy Power. Let's welcome Max Thompson to the show. Tomo.
Hey guys, how's things?
Well, great, man. How are you?
All good, yeah.
Are you in a soundproof cubicle there? Or it looks like, I don't know if you're on a cubicle or on a train. Where are you?
No, I'm actually I'm outside one of the rooms here in the office. I couldn't get one today. It's busy in here.
Are you all right? You look well. Everything all right in your world?
All good, yeah. Excited for the game tomorrow.
Good. Let's talk about that. Tomorrow's World Cup qualifier, Ireland. They're up against who are they playing tomorrow?
Czechia.
Czechia. My eyes are so bad. Hold on, I can't even read anything. Czechia. Max, can you remind us how? There you go. That's better. How the bet builder works, and of course the charity that may benefit if we get it right.
Yep, so we've got a 5-leg bet builder here. Andy has a pick, Benty has a pick, our producer has a pick, the people have a pick, which is the most popular bet on Paddy Power at the minute, and I also have a pick. Comes together for a 5-leg bet builder, which will hopefully win, and all the proceeds will go to our charity partner, the Attitude Foundation, if it wins.
Right, fingers crossed. It's a 5-leg bet builder. These are our picks. I've gone for Ireland to win the game.
Yeah, fingers crossed Ireland win the game. Last international break, they beat Portugal and Hungary, so they're in form and hopefully will win again tomorrow night.
I've gone for both teams to score.
Yeah, both teams to score. Troy Parrott up front for Ireland in amazing form, and then Patrick Schick up front for Czechia, 2 brilliant strikers, so you could see them both finding the net tomorrow night.
Okay, next up is producer Joe. What's he gone for?
He's gone for Parrott to have a shot on target.
He's gone for who?
Troy Parrott, shot on target.
Oh, come on, mate. Come on. Parrott, come on. Come on.
Couldn't get that one.
Sorry.
Come on.
Yes, he's gone for him to have 1 or more shots on target. How's that look?
Well, he scored 5 goals in his last 2 games for Ireland, so I'd imagine 1 shot on target could be quite easy for
Max. Can't believe it, can you, Max? You got done with that. Right, 3 down, 2 to go. Next up, the people. They've gone for Ireland to keep it to make 2 or more saves. Oh, have we lost you? Are you there?
You've annoyed him now.
Oh, I think we've lost him. He's frozen. I don't really know what we do. I'll just carry on telling you, and then hopefully... Oh, Moose, you there? We don't need you, Moose. We'll speak to you after the show.
No worries.
Thanks, man. Let's see if we can get Max Thompson back, though. So far, we've gone for Ireland to win, both teams to score, and Parrott to have 1 or more shots on target. The last 2 I'll go through was Ireland's keeper to make 2 or more saves, and Max has gone for Jason Mulby to commit 2 or more fouls as well. But I can't tell you how this all works out because we haven't got him back. I don't really know what to do. I'm looking at my producer. Should we just Should we just let him go because we can't get him back? Producer Joe says, yeah, that's unfortunate. Never mind, we can't get you the odds on that. Oh, hold on. I'm being told he might be back. Fingers crossed he's back. Can you hear me, Max?
Oh, nice one.
Oh, Max, you there?
Yeah, I'm back, guys. Sorry,
okay, that's okay.
The Wi-Fi in the office is gone.
Yeah, blame them. Yeah, of course, yeah. All right, Ireland's keeping to make 2 more saves. How's that look?
Yeah, Kelleher in goal for Ireland. Obviously a brilliant keeper, so you'd expect him to make at least 2 saves for us tomorrow night.
And the last one is yours?
Yeah, I've gone for Malumbi in midfield to make 2 fouls. He'll be in there instead of Josh Cullen, who is injured, so you'll expect him to get stuck in tomorrow night.
Okay, how does all that look?
Yeah, so we've got Ireland to win, both teams to score, Parrott 1 shot on target. I'm not falling for that one again.
Okay.
Ireland keeper to make 2 saves and Malumbi to make 2 fouls. £10 would return around £135. So hopefully Ireland win, and hopefully that comes in.
Fingers crossed we hit the jackpot. Max, always a pleasure. Thanks for coming on.
Brilliant. Cheers, guys.
Certainly go to Paddy Power's Bet Better for today. Minimum odds 1 to 5 per leg. 18 plus. BeGambleAware.org.
Paddy Power on talkSPORT. With Paddy's Super Sub, your new bet rolls over to the new player coming on. T's and C's and exclusions apply. 18 plus. BeGambleAware.org.
Now I've got some sad news for you because me and Benty, we're going to have to go for a little break now. But when we come back, we will be talking about the even sad news that Mohamed Salah has decided to call it a day at Liverpool. So we'll talk about that when we come back. And Darren Bent, Hall of Famer to my left, he's picked his top 5 Premier League players of all time. And Barry Hearn joins us as well. Sad times. But good times coming up right after this. Live and Drive and talkSPORT.
It's understood that Chelsea do not plan to review Rosenior's performance formally before the summer of 2027. They have no intention of making a change at the end of the season. Chelsea view this summer as being critical in terms of recruitment. The club's desperate to improve the mental resilience of the squad and provide Rosenior with a better balance of options. Chelsea will look to sign at least 1 new central defender, and they want to sign a midfielder or add a midfielder and a forward as well. We know all that, Danny, but we also know a run of 1 win in the last 6 Premier League games. Many Chelsea fans are far from happy about the way things are going. So, Simon, Danny, I mean, no Champions League, no problem for Liam Rosenior, it seems. Should we believe it?
No, I struggle to believe that wholeheartedly. I think no Champions League for Chelsea would be a failure for them, especially if there's 5 places. And I think that the fans will become very disgruntled if that's the case. I do feel like whoever was in there, whoever was put in there would face similar problems. If you look at what we've talked about many times, the squad being so young, you see the amount of sendings off they have, the ill discipline, the extremes of performance, brilliant 1 week, poor the next. That's hard for anyone to go in there and get better consistency with the dynamic of the squad.
online.
Jermaine Pennant says Mo Salah's undeniably one of Liverpool's greatest ever players, but was it a mistake to give him that bumper contract extension?
In hindsight, probably yes.
But the season he gave you last season, the amount of goals he scored and assists he curated, I don't think anybody could have foreseen the drop-off.
Simon Jordan agrees on Salah's brilliance, but says we shouldn't forget the role of one man in his rise to Egyptian king status.
I wonder, irrespective of how wonderfully well he's done, and it's no doubt that he's up there with the best Liverpool players, he probably stands out on his own in the Premier League era. But you look at these things and you work back and you go, I wonder how he would have done under a different manager. I think Klopp was so pivotal.
Well, Salah's leaving on a free at the end of the season after waiving the second year of his contract extension. Meanwhile, Liverpool and Wales legend John Toshack has been diagnosed with dementia. Now, the FA said...
Cheers, Andy. Good afternoon. Jermaine Pennant says Mo Salah's undeniably one of the greatest ever Liverpool players, but was it a mistake to give him that bumper contract extension?
England men's coaching staff to come from black, Asian or other ethnic backgrounds are fundamentally flawed. The FA claims the best people will still be appointed. Elsewhere in the England camp, Lewis Hall says his previous relationship with Thomas
we shouldn't forget the role of one man
national side now.
I'm a completely different person now, irrespective of how wonderfully well he's done. It's no doubt that he's up there with the best Liverpool players. Just mentioned, he probably stands out on his own in the Premier League era. But you look at these things and
gave Hall his Chelsea debut. And French club Lens say they're opposed to Ligue 1 moving their match against PSG next month. Lens are 1 point off PSG in the title race, but the European champions want the fixture moved as it sits in between their Champions League games against Liverpool. French football journalist Eric Bilderman fears the league will bow to the might of PSG.
To win an European trophy is more important than to respect the home league. To me and to most of the French football lovers, this is a shame.
Plenty more, as always, at talksport.com.
Welcome back to our number 2 Goldstein's Drive Time Show. I was going to say Golden Pace on talkSPORT with me, Andy Goldstein, and of course, Hall of Famer, the one and only Darren Bent.
Mate, I've never seen a bone of a T-Rex.
What?
Yeah, but you said there is. They sell T-Rex heads, you said, isn't it?
You can, the skull of it, yeah. Or teeth. I can't get, literally, excuse the pun, I can't get my head around the fact you can buy a T-Rex skull, and if you put your hand on it, if you touch it, it's like 4 million years old. It's a little bit insane, isn't it? You can touch something that used to roam the earth.
Yeah.
I find that very bizarre. Still to come, we'll be joined by the ledge, Bazza Hearn, to discuss Snooker World Championship staying in Sheffield. We'll talk to him as well about playing in the UK, the 9-ball. But now it's nearly time to say goodbye to this man.
That's exceptional. That's a real role model. So he deserves all that.
Mo Salah gets his 200th Liverpool goal.
He's been the go-to man for the last 7 years.
The Premier League title is coming back to Anfield after a 5-year absence.
Salah hits it left-footed straight down the middle. Last year in the Champions League final, he was elbowed out of the game. 2 minutes in, he puts Liverpool's noses in front 1 year on.
he's not just Liverpool's greatest player, he's arguably the Premier League's greatest ever player as well.
Mo Salah finishes for Liverpool.
Yes, you heard on yesterday's Drive Time show, we broke the news. Mohamed Salah has confirmed that he will leave Liverpool at the end of the season, and that is despite signing a new 2-year deal last year. Since arriving in 2017, he's won 2 Premier League titles, the Champions League, the Club World Cup, the Super Cup, 1 FA Cup, 2 League Cups, a Community Shield, and a partridge in a pear tree. He is third in the club's all-time top scorers list with 255 goals in just 435 games. That is insane. Club legend Mark Lawrenson joined the Breakfast Show this morning and said that Salah had exceeded all expectations at Liverpool.
He's been absolutely fantastic. There's no doubt about that whatsoever. When they signed him, they couldn't have believed how he was going to turn out because, we looked at him and he was quite small and everything, and he'd had a few other teams, and you kind of think, what's this fella? But he's been absolutely brilliant. And the problem is as well, Ali, all the time, is when you're leaving for a reason, which is you're not quite as good. And it just takes a little bit of the shine off it, to be honest with you.
See, I agree with Mark Lawrenson when he says when you're leaving, it's for a reason. I don't think that's the reason in Salah's head that he's leaving. I just think he doesn't get on with Slot.
Yeah,
That's my view.
I think there's an argument to that, but also as well, I just wonder from himself, like as players, if he's thinking to himself, you know what, I'm just not what I was. And maybe he feels like now is the right time to get out because he has been like one of the greats. And it must be frustrating for himself when you look at him this season. He just looks like he hasn't got that extra yard. At the times, he's still got the quality in front of goal, but just going past people. Like, one thing about Mo Salah, he was always really difficult to play against. And if you're a left back, you're thinking, oh my goodness, I'm playing against him today. This season, I've seen too many fullbacks get the better of him, and that shouldn't be happening for someone who's as good as him. So maybe he's thinking, you know what, it's only going to get harder and harder. Let me bow out now where people will still remember me as being as great as I was, rather than him just waiting and waiting and waiting, and people are like, oh. Then what he doesn't want to be is become the problem. Let him go now. No, and there's already been stories about this season about him, his conduct, and not in terms of his conduct, but how they don't feel like they're getting the best out of him, that he shouldn't play. So, you want people to remember him in a positive way because he's been that good and he deserves that.
Do you think if Klopp was there, he'd be leaving?
If his performances were the same, then yeah, probably.
Okay.
Remember, you've got to think Klopp had the best years of him.
Yeah, he did have the best years of him.
I know, fair. Arne Slot got one good year out of him.
His form has literally fallen off a cliff.
Yeah.
And I think there's this is my view, I don't know anything, right? I just think if you're not getting on with the manager, there's a reason for that, right?
Yeah, of course. But still, if you look at sometimes his own personal performances, Salah, this season haven't been nowhere near good enough. In terms of his touch sometimes, or his shot on goal or his decision-making. Again, that doesn't come from the manager.
How does the manager deal with this scenario now, right? Because we've got, 6 or 7 games left, 6, 7, as the kids would say. You've got games in the Champions League. Are you more likely to pick him, less likely? It must play a part in your decision-making process.
No, I think if you're Arne Slot, like, this is not his farewell tour. You're still in major competitions. So you're like, no, you still want to try and get Liverpool in the Champions League via the league form. And also you're still in the Champions League, you want to try and win it. So this is not Mo Salah's farewell tour. So you pick the best team and the best players who you feel will get you a result. And if between now and the end of the season, if Salah plays as 3 appearances because you feel like he's not the right, then that's what you do. And then the last day of the season is when it's which they're going to do, aren't they? At the end of the last home game of the season, there's going to be a big song and dance, and rightly so, about how great he's been, and you celebrate him then. But Arne Slot can't allow it to turn into the farewell tour.
No, the Mohamed Salah.
Yeah, he can't do that.
Okay. So on the back of that, a lot of people are saying he's one of the Premier League greats, which of course he is, but just how great. Now, in my top 5, he doesn't get into my top 5 Premier League greats of all time because there's just too many.
There's too many, but he's in mine, but there is too many.
Okay, all right. But you've done your 1 to 5 or 5 to 1.
I've done my 5 to 1, yeah.
Have you got the 5th one? Have you got it?
Yeah, I mean, listen, it was a flip of a coin. You'll understand why.
A flip of about an 8-sided coin.
Yeah, so many, yeah.
Okay. Shall we start in the only place that we can, Jack?
Number 5.
Good work, Jack.
So, listen, I was going to go Steven Gerrard, right? Because he is phenomenal. And how good is he? Stevie G. Wow, right?
See, I put him above Salah.
Yeah.
I really do, because Salah was in a great team and so was allowed to express himself. I mean, Gerrard, single-handedly.
Yeah, some teams, yeah. But I opted for Cristiano Ronaldo.
Okay, Ballon d'Or winner.
He's Ballon d'Or winner.
Only at 5?
Yeah, 5. Yeah, because the other guys, you'd say probably more so longevity.
So Salah's in your top 5?
Yeah.
And Ronaldo's 5. Do you think Salah's better than Ronaldo?
In the Premier League, he's been a lot better.
Okay.
Okay, because you're going to say the Ballon d'Or, right? So Ronaldo. But then has Michael Owen been better than Mohamed Salah? No. But he's won a Ballon d'Or.
Yeah, it's different of all them.
No, it's still a Ballon d'Or.
Yeah, but come on. Ronaldo won the Ballon d'Or and is at United.
And Owen won it at Liverpool. But Salah is better.
He's not better.
Mate, he's a better. Every stat you look at in the Premier League.
Yeah, I know that, but he's
Salah's
not better.
No, but he's been better in the Premier League. I'm not saying he's better than in terms of career, like Lifetime Achievement Award, but in the Premier League, Salah's better.
Have you got Ronaldo's stats in the Prem?
I could get it for you if you want. I'm telling you now, when I was looking this morning, there's a big difference between both.
Okay.
Yeah?
Well, I don't agree with you. I think Cristiano Ronaldo won the Ballon d'Or at Man United. He was an exceptional player.
Okay, but
he was probably the best header of the ball I've ever seen.
Yeah,
he could dribble better than anyone else.
My point is...
Striker free kick. Salah don't score free kicks like that.
Okay, but...
Okay.
Yeah, but Owen did win the Ballon d'Or as well.
No, but that's an anomaly, because it was a different voting system.
No, but you still can't... You can't take that away from him.
I'm not taking it away. I'm just saying it's changed.
Who's been better, Salah or Owen?
Salah.
Yeah,
my argument's not with Owen.
No, but you're saying about Ballon d'Or.
Yeah, but it counts for something.
Okay, either way, Ronaldo's at 5.
Okay, all right.
Number 4.
I don't care anymore. Stop it, Jack.
Kevin De Bruyne. Kevin De Bruyne has been 6 Premier League titles, 1 Champions League, 2 FA Cups. That guy there. Because it wasn't a flip of a coin, but David Silva was so good for Man City.
I hear that.
But I feel like De Bruyne took it on another level in terms of goals. Because if you look at David Silva's numbers, they're not great. Although we know how special he was, De Bruyne had everything, didn't he? Like the big moments, the goals, PFA Player of the Year. Just he had that quality, that pass, and his relationship with Haaland as well, and his relationship with Aguero. I had to put De Bruyne in there.
So we've got 3 left, and you just haven't
Number 3.
I haven't mentioned Beckham yet. Here we go.
Number 3, Salah. Again, he's
he's the 3rd best player, Premier League player
he's been great
all time.
Yeah, he's been great. And listen, I know there's going to be arguments about this because, like I said, I wanted to get Stevie in there because I think Stevie is in there. I think Frank deserves a shout, Frank Lampard, because he's got the highest goal scoring midfield player of all time. By some distance, by the way.
Like 178?
Yeah, like how's you got that many for midfield?
Yeah.
So they're special mentions as well. Giggs, special mention as well. Aguero, Bergkamp, of course. But yeah, I've gone Salah at 3.
Okay.
Number 2.
Wayne Rooney. Wazza. Oh my goodness.
He'd been my number 1.
He has been like people, he again is a player who doesn't get enough respect because people remember how it kind of ended. Obviously, he went to Derby and went back to Everton, but people kind of forget the prime Rooney years.
Yeah.
About how not only how unstoppable he was, he won the lot. And goals in Champions League finals, Premier League titles, FA Cups. You already told me he's one of the youngest players ever to score a brace in a League Cup final. That people honestly forget about how good Wayne Rooney was.
I agree with you.
He had everything.
When he went to the Euros as a teenager with England.
17. Ripping up Thuram and people like that.
He was like a bulldog. I was going to say like a bully in a china shop. He was just smashing everyone.
Too strong, had too much ability, too much power. And I really wish people could kind of remember the early Rooney. I know he was good for a long career, but again, people remember the latter years. But there were times where, certainly being an Arsenal fan, you're like, oh, here we go again.
Yeah.
Wazza.
Yeah, okay. Number 1
Number
is...
1.
You know it is. Who is it? And I'll let you say it. Thierry Henry. You know that's my thoughts on it. I think he's the best player to ever play in this country. Had absolutely everything. Won Premier League title. Didn't win the Champions League, unfortunately, but still, he was incredible.
Okay.
And you admit he was credible, right?
Yeah, personally, I think Waz is better.
Okay, that's fine.
I've done my list of 5, and I've got Wazza as number 1.
Yeah, okay, go on.
Huh?
So I was put here, don't think De Bruyne he didn't win Player of the Month, but he won PFA Player of the Year, which makes no sense to me.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter if you don't win Player of the Month.
No, it doesn't mean anything, but it's crazy.
Player of the Year is brilliant, yeah. Go on, 5 to 1.
Ronaldo, De Bruyne, Salah, Rooney, Henry.
Okay. Yeah. Can't disagree with that. Do you want mine?
You got it? 5?
Give us a number 5, Jack. Go on.
Number 5.
I've gone Giggs. He has to be in there. Right?
Okay. I mean, it doesn't have to be in there, but yeah.
Number 4.
Number 4.
Scholes. He's Ranger pass.
Here we go. I know it's coming here.
Next one, Jack.
Number 3.
Ronaldo, Ballon d'Or winner.
So you're going 3 Man United?
I didn't even notice.
Okay, yeah.
Number 2.
Number 2.
Wazza. And number 1.
Number 1.
Bex, obviously.
Yeah, I love Andy.
I love you too, Dave.
Yeah, we don't mean that list.
Bex, number 1.
No, you don't believe that
For
list.
what he gave to football.
You don't believe that list?
Best player on the planet.
So you're telling me they're the top 5 best players of all time? Premier League.
In my world, they are, Darren.
There's no point.
Read yours out one more time so people can agree or disagree.
Ronaldo, De Bruyne, Salah, Rooney, Henry. And do you know what? I've got no issue with people arguing because...
Okay, well, you're going to have that in a minute.
It's so hard to pick... Like Steven Gerrard, I'm gutted I can't get him in because he was... I told you.
I'm surprised you've not put him in.
He is one of the only players in terms of a different position when I played against him who used to scare me. Steven Gerrard, because once he almost got a bit between his teeth, he was like, it was like a tornado. Yeah. He'd pick up the ball and just start doing everything with it.
03717223344. You've heard Bentley's top 5. Do you agree or disagree? And if you disagree, who should come out of it and who should go in it? 03717223344.
Darren's a great lad as well.
Salah will leave Liverpool on a free this summer. Here's a crazy stat for you. Mo Salah either scored or assisted 37% of the goals Liverpool scored in the last 9 seasons.
Yeah, he's, and I think it was Hugh Wisencroft that said there that the awakening of Liverpool was down to Klopp and Salah. Those two worked in such sync. Klopp made Salah the player that he is, or allowed him to be the player that he is.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at someone in North London who, I'm not comparing Saka to Salah, but if you put that Saka into a Klopp's team, you would see. So Salah's got more goals and assists than Saka.
What you're saying is Arteta's holding back Saka?
Oh, 100%. Liverpool fans, Arsenal fans know that. 100%. That's not up for debate, is it? I'm not opening up a debate here. I'm just stating the fact that Mo Salah's got more goals and assists this season in all comps than Saka.
Mm.
Now, if Klopp had Saka at the time that he was going through that brilliant time at Liverpool, you'd see a totally different Saka. Arteta's getting a different role out of him. There's no way Mohamed Salah would not be the player he is if he played under Arteta. Don't even go there with me.
Okay.
Don't have that argument because I'll fall out with you.
Okay, but I don't think Saka can do what Salah's done.
Well, no. But what I'm trying to get at is that Saka is being held back and doing a job in a different way in the same position.
Mm. This is Billy Ocean. I like this. Drama talkSPORT, me, Andy Goldstein. Darren Bent is alongside me. Hall of Famer Darren Bent. All those. Ipswich Town. No, not Ipswich Town. What are they called? Ipswich. What are they now called?
What's Town? No, I know you're trying to do it now.
Ipswich Farage Town. What are they called? Huh? What's all that about? Still to come, we'll be joined by the legend that is Barry Hearn to discuss the Snooker World Championship staying in Sheffield. And we'll ask Barry if he's playing in the UK Open. I think he is. Eddie said he's been practicing, although Eddie also told us that he'd been beating him. Not good signs. But anyway, right, stop what you're doing and listen up, because if you've got a few quid that you'd like to bung to some amazing UK children's charities, then check out 126for26.com right now, as there is a mega silent auction currently underway as we speak.
126for26.com is where you need to go to bid on super luxury family weekend packages at Carfest 2026, the first ever Carfest at Silverstone International Race Circuit.
That sounds very exciting. Each winning bidder will get their own trackside family lodge on the Hamilton Straight for 3 nights with a spa, a swimming pool, saunas, and food and beverages thrown in. That sounds amazing. Oh, there's more. Backstage tours, grid walks, and so much more. That's what a prize that is. Simply go to 126for26.com now to view the live auction, which ends tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Let me give you that address one more time. It sounds complicated. It's not. It's easy. So 126 are numbers. 126. 4 is the word, F-O-R. 26 is the numbers.com. 126for26.com. Good luck, everyone. Good luck with that. Right, we're taking your calls on all things Mohamed Salah. Is he a top 5 Premier League player of all time? Benny says yes, but...
I think so. No, but some guy called PJ is PJ.
And Duncan?
No, PJ and Duncan. But Thierry Henry won the Champions League with Barcelona. I said he didn't win it at Arsenal. And we're talking about Premier League player, best players ever. Not worldwide players. So PJ, you know what I mean? Start listening.
Right, you want to start listening, PJ?
Rather than yapping off of your truck down to Manchester.
Which one was Deck? Which one was Ant?
I don't know.
I'm guessing... PJ and Duncan, I'm guessing it was the same way as Ant and Dex, so PJ must have been Ant.
Let's get ready, baby, let's get ready, baby, let's get ready to rumble.
What was their other song they did?
That's anyone I know.
I think they did We're on the Ball, didn't they, for a World Cup? We're on the Ball. I think they did that. Have you met them?
Oh, yeah, when I'm Red or Black, the show.
Did you? Okay, how'd you get on? What was that? That was about... Was that just like a roulette thing?
No, yeah, but I was like one of the contestants, so like me and Bob were shooting at targets.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah. It was good though. I had a really good time. That was years ago, that.
You need to find that.
Yeah, but I don't speak in it.
You're not at all?
No, you just kick balls at a target.
Did you do well?
Yeah, did all right, yeah.
Okay. Score any goodies? Let's go to phone lines. Adam's a Newcastle fan. Adam?
Hello there.
How are you?
Yeah, first time caller, lads. Nice to speak to you.
That's nice. How long have you listened to Drive for?
About 5 years now.
And why, all of a sudden, have you decided to pick the phone up and speak to your favourite 2 presenters?
You have not mentioned Alan Shearer.
Well, not me, Benty.
Not even been spoken about, lads.
No, listen, if I was doing my top 5 strikers, he'd be in for sure. And you're right, he has to be in the conversation because he's got more goals than anyone.
He's got the most goals in the Prem, man.
Yeah, I understand that back in. Would you put in Milner because he's got the most appearances?
No, it's not about appearances.
No, but it's a record. No, but you're saying to me he's got more goals, which is right. He's got more goals than anyone. But I can then say, well, okay, but Milner's got more appearances than anyone. Should he be in it?
Nah, it's not about appearances, though, mate. Everyone can get appearances.
Yeah, but it's not about goals either. It's about being the player.
Yeah, but he's the Premier League top goal scorer. You haven't even mentioned him.
Right, he is. We haven't.
Yeah, but listen.
That counts for something.
Goal scorer, he'd be in it, 100%.
No, we should have mentioned him. He gets in my list. How about that? Is that all right, Ad?
Okay, who you putting?
Yeah,
okay, that's fine.
He'd be in your list.
Yeah, no problem, mate.
All right.
No problem.
You, Andy?
I just said that to get rid of him.
Is he above Ronaldo?
No. What's his name?
Is he
Ronaldo?
above Ronaldo?
No.
Is he above De Bruyne?
There's an argument.
De Bruyne?
Mate, more goals. What was it? 260. More goals than anyone.
Okay, but is he as a player above De Bruyne?
I'd rather have Shearer than De Bruyne.
Okay, so you think he's better?
I'd rather have the best goal scorer than the best midfielder. How about that?
Okay, so
would you?
Listen, I'd have De Bruyne.
Okay,
because in my 5.
Okay, if you're picking a team,
yeah,
and you got 1 pick left, and right in front of you is the best midfielder ever, and the best striker ever.
Yeah, but it depends on the rest of my team.
They're all the same.
No, but I need context because if I don't get Shearer,
okay,
what striker do I get?
Right, here's the thing: you get the best striker, a 10 out of 10 striker, and a 5 out of 10 midfielder.
Yeah.
Or the other way around.
I'll give me the 10 out of 10 midfielder.
No, you've just said that.
No, because De Bruyne will,
absolute garbage.
De Bruyne will make the striker.
Absolute garbage.
Yeah.
Everyone's taking goals win games, my friend.
Yeah, I get that, but if you've got
midfield, they're the same for midfielders.
If you've got a 5 out of 10 midfielder, how's Shearer getting the ball?
With the other 3.
So there is other players then, you're saying?
Yeah. It's not just a 2-man team.
Nah, I'm going De Bruyne.
I don't think you are. Actually.
Yeah. So you're putting Shearer above De Bruyne in terms of player?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Can I just ask producer Joe to stop yapping and maybe put some other callers up? Because, yeah, we got some more. That'd be nice. We got one more? Oh, Dave, we have got one. Apologies. You can carry on.
You're
Dave. Hello, Dave.
How are we doing, lads? You okay?
Yeah. United fans. Who have we missed out, Dave?
I get the argument about De Bruyne, but for me, the greatest midfielder that was underused for England by a country mile, Paul Scholes. He was an absolute legend. Yeah. He won everything. He actually retired, came back, and still won a Premier League.
Yeah.
That's how good he was. He retired at the end of one of the seasons, came back because we were struggling, and won the Premier League that year.
Yeah.
His passing was unbelievable. If he was in the stadium to watch, you'll have seen him, Darren. He was phenomenal to watch. And early doors, a goal-scoring midfielder, you know, and then he moved backwards into like a quarterback role, if you like. Yeah. But early doors, and the size of him and all, he was only small, and he'd get up on the end of headers as well. And he was a phenomenal player.
Would you have him better than De Bruyne?
Underrated. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
would.
I would. And I think people's memories fade with time. And if you remember Scholes in his heyday, he was phenomenal. I think it was the 02-03 season on the running that year when we was in the running with Arsenal for the title, and he was scoring week in, week out, and creating and assisting. And assists then weren't as big a deal as they are now. He was just feeding Van Nistelrooy all the time.
Yeah.
He was just brilliant.
Yeah, I agree with that. Thanks, Dave.
Yeah, he was incredible. Scholes was unbelievable. I was still not putting him above De Bruyne.
Scholes or Gerrard?
For me personally, in terms of overall midfield player, Gerrard.
You're so anti-United.
No, look, you've heard me just say, I've got Ronaldo in there.
Frightening. Yeah, fifth.
Ronaldo, listen, Gerrard, Scholes was unbelievable in terms of his passing. Gerrard had everything. Not saying Scholes didn't, but Gerrard, oh my goodness.
Okay. Still to come, we'll be asking if David Moyes is a Premier League great. And talking of greats, Barry Hearn joins us right after this. But first, it's time for no Googling. We want to know which player has Mohamed Salah combined for the most goals with at Liverpool.
Oh, I think I know it.
37 goals, but with who? Who's his best mate? The answer to that and Bazza Hearn right after this.
Think about it. The only person that's not going to lose anything out of this deal is Mo Salah. And when he signed a 2-year contract and got himself a new contract and got himself the highest paid and one of the highest paid players in the Premier League, it was because Liverpool managed to achieve, or probably on his behalf, a 2-year deal that they didn't particularly want. I think they wanted a 1-year deal. And when we heard Virgil van Dijk, the caller was talking about the commentary of Virgil van Dijk and Mo Salah, what we heard was a load of old rubbish from Virgil van Dijk and Mo Salah about how they'd heard nothing from the club, no one had spoken to them, no one had given them any indications, all that nonsense, because clearly agents would have been speaking to the club. What they hadn't heard at that time is, yes, you can have precisely what you want. That's what they hadn't heard at that particular time. So when we use that as part of the architecture of a conversation to justify people's behaviour...
No, I think you're right there. I don't think they did come out and say, I'm staying. They didn't. He's got it wrong. They actually did play the game.
Of course they did. So in this instance, when you look at Mo Salah has orchestrated a circumstance where he engineered a contract as a result of his previous worth that Liverpool gave him enormous amounts of money. He hasn't turned up until his outburst. He then had an outburst. It's orchestrated this outcome. And as a result of that outburst, if you follow the line dots and probably join them up, Liverpool are the ones that are going to lose out on a player that they've paid 400 grand a week for that has barely turned up this season. that has got a longer-term contract that was designed to protect their interests, which has done the polar opposite, and has got them out of a transfer fee. And the only person that will not be 1 single cent out of pocket in any shape or form, performance-wise or value-wise, is Mohamed Salah.
Amen Corner, perhaps the most feared run of holes in golf. Each year, it claims the tournament hopes of many, with balls hitting bunkers and water traps aplenty. But why is it so fearsome, and where did it get its name? Just the thoughts of holes 11, 12 and 13 at Augusta National gives the likes of Rory McIlroy and Jordan Spieth the shivers. McIlroy hit 3 over and Spieth hit 4 over in their final rounds to blow their hopes of a green jacket in 2011 and 2016 respectively. But did you know Amen Corner's name is inspired by a jazz song from 1933? American sports writer Herbert Warren Wint, on the left here, wrote about it in 1958, referencing the song shouted in that Amen Corner when describing the run. Hole 11 is a par 4 over 520 yards with a green guarded by a pond and bunkers to the front edge. 12, perhaps golf's most famous hole, is a par 3 over just 155 yards. The green's guarded by Rays Creek at the front, more bunkers and azalea bushes ready to punish the smallest error. Then there's the 13th that teases the hook shot over the trees. It's a dogleg par 5 over 545 yards that's inviting for big hitters who want to reach the green in 2. If you want to win the Masters, you have to keep your score down around Amen Corner. So who'll be the next to fall victim to golf's most famous and most daunting challenge?
Reminds me of the Running Man.
Do you know what? That's why I absolutely love football, right? Because you have a difference of opinion. So you've got loads of people coming in here now messaging, talking about the last Man United caller, talking about Scholes, saying that they've said he's overrated.
Oh, shut up.
Only ever hit double figures twice. Lampard was over. Lampard over Scholes all day long.
No.
Gerrard has more goals and assists. It's amazing how we all see things differently.
The answer to the no Googling question: which players Mohamed Salah combined with the most?
Bobby Firmino?
It's Bobby Firmino, 37.
Well, he was like the glue, wasn't he, in the middle of those two?
We were meant to be having Barry Hearn on the show. Is that right? Have we got him? We still haven't got him. He's not picking up his phone. I'm going to phone him.
No, don't do that.
Why?
No, because get Joe in trouble.
Oh, you're trying to get through to me? Okay. What's the matter with Bay? Yesterday he was on a train. Maybe he just doesn't like you.
You're you.
Mate, no, he loves me. I've known Barry for years.
What's that mean? I've known you for years and I don't like you.
No, I've known him for a lot. Like, I've known him since I was 20, 25.
Oh, congrats, mate. Certificate?
Yeah, have you got one?
Yeah, I've got one.
What would it say? Right, while we're waiting for Barry to pick his phone up, shall we continue taking your calls?
Tapia or Coelho, Benty?
What?
I like Tapia. You need to worry about that.
What does that mean?
Great question, Lewis.
What does that mean?
Don't worry about it.
No, you can't say that.
No, I can. I can. No, I can. And I will.
No, because
do you know why now, Joe? Because he's not rude.
No, it's producer Joe, don't you?
Nah, I ain't got a problem with that. Joe, trust me, it's all good. It's all great. But yeah, I'm Tapia all day.
Yeah, so am I.
You like Coelho, no?
I don't mind it.
You don't know, do you?
I do know Coelho. Coelho's from Running Man.
Wrong.
He was. That was his name.
That's not this.
Right. Let me have 5 guesses. Is it food?
Nope.
Is it?
Even Lewis is laughing.
Is it music?
Nope.
Not food music. Is it to do with sport?
Yep.
Paddle.
Correct.
It's a racket.
No. Oh, 2 players.
What?
Like Tapia's a player and Coelho's a player.
Oh, they're players?
Yeah. Serious guys, man.
So you're having private conversations with people that
Yeah, me and Lewis.
What about our 1.5 million?
Yeah, when they come on and phone us, I'll have a conversation with them. But Lewis has taken the time to text. So
I block Lewis. Block him.
Don't block him. Don't block no one.
Block him. You block him. I'm trying to do a show, Lewis. Imagine me texting your co-host when you're working in a bank.
So you don't encourage text to the show?
Not personal ones. We just read them out and go, that's funny.
Right, so no text.
Oh, hold on. Brian's texting. Yeah, you're right, Brian. I like Tuesdays.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Finished?
You don't have text on, so I know that's a lie. Can I ask a question, please?
Yeah.
Why don't you have text on your screen?
Well, A, it's your job.
So that's my job, but I can't do it.
Yeah. B, the last, and I'm not mucking about, the last text that appeared on my screen is the 19th of the 12th, 2024. So I assume they're broken on this screen.
Don't tell me that one. Don't tell me the one just below that's about. It's the Kate Shanahan.
Hold on. Let me put my glasses on. The one, what?
The second. It's either the first or the second one. It's the Kate Shanahan.
There's no way. Oh, no, I can't read that. Top clubs don't have reserve teams that could put out the League Cup. Oh, yeah, third one. Hi, Casey.
Yeah. It's been out for ages.
It's quite a good one. We're having a farewell party.
No, but you're on a different system, Andy. That's been broken for 2 years. Get on the one that I'm on.
I don't need it. I've got too many things going on.
Okay, fair enough.
Imagine like talking to the pilot who, go on TikTok.
Tapia. My fair Coelho's decent as well.
Yeah, brilliant. Okay. Should we go to the phone lines? 0371 722 344. Anthony joins us. Ant-Man?
Hello, mate. You all right?
Yeah, I'm going to guess your age just from that, all right?
Mate, I spoke to you before and you told me I'm definitely not a United fan because I said it looks a lot smaller in Old Trafford there.
Oh, you broke up a lot there. Say that whole sentence again for me, Ant.
So I was on before and I told you I went to my first game at Old Trafford and I basically said it's a lot smaller in person. I don't know if you remember.
Have you said that before?
And you said to me I'm not a Man United fan.
Right.
So was Andy a personal attack on you? Was it from Andy? Doesn't surprise me that.
Yeah, no, Darren, don't you get on your high horse, mate. I've got a bone to pick with you.
Go on then, good boy. Go on, what do you want to say to him?
Yeah, so your top 5 players of all time, yeah, De Bruyne, I'm kind of on the fence with because people forgetting about the greats from back in the day who graced the Premier League, like Scholes, Lampard, stuff like that. But how you can say Salah gets in over Giggs is so disrespectful, as Giggs has won 13 Premier League titles, yeah?
Well, so just based on the fact he's won 13, he should be in there automatically.
Yeah, he should.
All I'll say is, I don't want to back against you, but Phil Neville won, I think, 6.
Yeah, but come on, Phil Neville on Giggs is a different.
No, but I'm saying your argument is based on how many league titles you won, right? Just because you won a lot of league titles
we're talking
doesn't.
about the greatest.
Oh, no, I agree with you with Giggs
of all time, right?
I agree with you with Giggs.
Yeah, no, listen, Giggs was great, but I'm not putting him above Salah.
Why?
Because I think Salah's better.
No, come on, mate.
I think goals.
Are you being salty because of that goal he scored against you in the FA Cup?
No, I just think Salah's better. I think he's got more goals. I need to look at the assists, but I know the longevity's Giggs. I know he's won more trophies, but in terms of top, I think Salah's better.
The problem with people is they forget about the players, you know.
Well, I put Henry in, and Henry played at the same time as Giggs.
No, I agree with you that one there. I think he is better than Rooney. I think he's the greatest player to actually grace the Premier League. But...
I put Ronaldo in. Ronaldo was playing with Giggs and when Thierry was there.
Yeah.
So I'm not really putting too many of now. I think the only one now that I put in is more De Bruyne and Salah. I even put Wazza in.
Yeah, but mate, I don't think so, to be honest.
You don't think Waz is top 5?
Oh yeah, no, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying about Salah. I don't think he deserves to even be in the conversation.
All right, give me your top 5 now, quickly.
All right.
We're off air at 7.
Giggs,
Yeah.
Ronaldo. I'll throw De Bruyne in there. Wayne Rooney and Henry.
You just said no. Did you just say about De Bruyne should be in there? You're on the fence.
No,
I think he's on the fence.
I said I'm on the fence.
Right. I mean, it's a good top 5.
I'll throw him in there. I'll give you that one.
Right.
But yeah, no, like, I don't think Salah.
And always a pleasure, man.
One more thing for Darren.
Yeah.
Second again, ole ole.
I can't believe Man United fan who's third. He's throwing stuff at us. The cheek of him. There's absolute cheek of him.
I like Ant. Good work. Jay's up next. Hello, Jay.
Hello, mate. How are we doing? You good?
Good, very well. Thanks for asking. How are you today?
Yeah, excellent. Just the conversation that's going on. There's one player that no one has mentioned, and I think he's the greatest.
Hold on. Give us some clues. What era?
From the start of the Premiership.
Cantona.
Absolutely correct.
Yeah, you're right.
Without him, United wouldn't have won 13 titles.
Yeah.
He spent 4 full seasons in the league, won 4 league titles, 2 FA Cups. The season he didn't win was the season he was banned.
Yeah, you're right.
And even before
do you know what? Either side of that season, he was banned. That was 95. United won the double in 94 and 96. You are right.
Absolutely correct. And even before he joined United, the year before he joined United, he won the league with Leeds.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's phenomenal.
He's the greatest.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I won't put him at the top, but he's certainly a great player.
Oh, he's got to be top 5. He has. That's a very good point he makes.
Well, I don't know if
wherever he went, won the league title.
Okay, I understand that, but
you're so anti-United. It's frightening. Cantona, go through your list.
No, but he left.
Cantona's better than De Bruyne.
Oh,
he is, D.
Yeah, but you're talking about a condensed period.
Don't matter.
De Bruyne was great for as long as he was here.
Don't matter.
No, it does matter. It does matter.
Well, how long was Henry there for?
Oh, Arsenal, 8 years.
How many league titles did he win? 3. Cantona was there half the time, one more.
Okay, well done.
Yeah, well done.
That's what you got for me. Yeah, that's what you got for me.
That's enough, isn't it? Ian's a Chelsea fan. Ian?
Hello, Ian. Yeah, I just want to. Yeah,
is that your name, Ian?
You've read me, Andy. Yeah, Eden Hazard.
Yeah, he was so close to being in my 5. So close.
Go on, what have you got your top 5, E?
Yeah, Henry, Shearer, Hazard, Scholes, Beckham.
Beck's good boy.
No Henry.
Good boy.
Yeah, I said Henry.
That's 6.
So sorry, I didn't hit. Ian, say that again.
What, the top
5?
Henry, Shearer, Scholes, Beckham, Hazard.
No Lampard for you, no?
No, I think he just misses out because I think Scholes was just that touch better.
Okay.
I've got a question for you, Andy.
Yeah, thanks, Ian.
I wish
I've got a question for you as well.
What was that?
That was just Jack thinking he needs to press a button when it's not needed.
All right, let me ask a question. At their absolute maximum peak,
yeah,
right, I'm talking about at their peak of their powers,
yeah,
who was better?
Have who?
I'm about to tell you now.
Oh, right.
I remember, this is at the peak of their powers.
Yeah.
Giggs or Bale?
That's an unbelievable question.
Bale's better.
When you say the peak of their powers,
Bale's better.
When you say the peak of their powers, do you mean in the Premier League?
No, in their careers, peak of their powers, Bale's better. And I think it's by some distance.
Yeah, I think I'd agree with that.
So there's an
I'm not comfortable agreeing with that.
No, I get it. But at their peak, Bale was, oh my goodness gracious me.
You know, well, okay. I can't really remember Giggs' peak, if I'm being honest, because he was around for so long, right?
Yeah, but think about the early years.
I mean, he retired when he was 40 or 41.
Yeah.
So you got to go back like 15 years.
Yeah, but I can remember Giggs when he was tearing. I remember seeing him tearing Arsenal to pieces.
I don't know the answer to that. I don't know. I just can't remember enough.
The peak of their powers, man. Bale's better.
No, I've got a question for you. Since when did people start dropping the D on Hazard? When did that start? Hazard.
No, sorry. I need you to answer that question.
Oh, yeah, the H as well. Hazard.
Yeah. I need you to answer
Hazard. So the H and the D have gone.
Don't worry about that.
I think that's more important.
Bale or Giggs at their peak?
Giggs.
You think Giggs is better than Bale at his peak?
Yeah. Right. I've got one for you.
No, you haven't answered.
I have answered. I've got one for you.
Someone's put it. Everyone in Wales says Bale.
All right. Well, I don't, so that's a lie.
Yeah, but he must be.
Well, everyone.
How can he not be?
I've got one for you.
Go on.
In their pomp,
yep.
Wright or Bergkamp?
Well, it's a bit of a hard question.
Why?
because Bale and Giggs kind of played the same position.
All right, but you know where I'm going.
As a player?
Yeah.
Oh, Bergkamp.
Oh, you're a disgrace. You used to love Righty.
No, I love
Changed now, yeah.
He's the reason why I support Arsenal.
Become a Hall of Famer.
No, I love
Not good
Righty.
enough for you.
I love Righty. My absolute hero.
Well, obviously not.
But if you Bergkamp, you don't even laugh. Do you know how good he is?
Overrated.
Bale, wow.
Bergkamp is famous for a goal that was a little bit lucky. The little flick round there.
Weren't lucky. Also, as well, and someone's made a good point here. Kane's not even had a mention.
No.
And he is.
Yeah, that's insane.
Insane.
He was playing in a poor side and he was still smashing it. We should do what the gaffer said earlier on. Maybe we'll do that tomorrow. The best player to come out of the worst club.
I mean, that sentence there, so disrespectful. It's unbelievable.
Is it? But who do you think is in there? So you can't.
No, you're talking about a team that hasn't won the league.
Yeah. Who's the best? So like Letizia is going to be in that, right?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Bale's going to be in that for Spurs.
Yeah. Kane will be in that.
Kane will be in it as well. It's going to be a lot of Spurs players in
Son.
it. Yeah, Son was great, but if you're mentioning Bale and Kane, Son's not close.
Oh my God, he's one of the Tottenham goal scorers.
But you're not, are you?
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
But that's a great debate, that.
Yeah. Shall we break? I think we shall. Any news from Barry? No, he's not picked up. That's Barry for you. When we come back, we will be having fun and lots of it in the best bits of talkSPORT.
Listen, it's hard to put in this in order, so don't judge me on the order.
No, I don't want any order off you. I just want your top 10.
Thierry Henry, Alan Shearer, Rooney, Salah, Gerrard, Patrick Vieira, Kevin De Bruyne, Aguero, Lampard, and one player to finish it off. Yes, didn't win anything at this club, but when he was at his best that season for Spurs, Gareth Bale. He was unbelievable.
Yeah. Right, now
Go on, dig me out then.
No, the obvious thing to do, two names that spring to mind, would hit you with them. But unlike most people, I'm going to commend you and say yes, with the vast majority of them. I mean, it's impossible to put. Do you know something? What I would say to you is this: I don't think anybody would have any arguments probably with 7 of your 10.
Yeah.
You might have one or two that your own favourites, like you say, you enjoy watching, and they're special to you. Henry, Shearer, absolutely different level.
Yes.
Different level. Absolutely different level. And you've obviously, after that, you've got Rooney, Salah, Gerrard, for me as well, would come into the equation. Lampard's absolutely in the equation. The two that I would maybe look at and say consider themselves slightly unlucky. I don't see Harry Kane. I don't see Ryan Giggs.
Yep.
Have you've not got Roy Keane in it, have you?
No.
You know, so.
Driver talkSPORT, me, Andy Goldstein Bent is here. Still to come, we're asking if David Moyes will ever get the respect he deserves. Just quickly, Palace are considering a move for Bournemouth gaffer Andoni Iraola, who's out of contract in the summer. Surprised they've let get that. Well, I suppose if your manager wants to go, he wants to go. Man United reportedly yet to make contact with any candidates to take the manager's job in the summer. Go on, Carrick. Right, time for some fun. Yeah, time for the best of talkSPORT, where we run you through some of the recent highlight moments from across talkSPORT. Let's kick things off with this morning's White and Jordan show. Jim was telling Simon off for always arriving just seconds before the show begins. I know what he means. But Danny Murphy came to his defence. Look,
let's give him some credit.
Go on. Danny, good morning.
Doesn't need to go into meetings and go over what we're going to talk about because he's already well versed enough on it and he's comfortable in his opinions.
What, are you his agent?
No, but the other shows, you know, sometimes I do guest appearance on these other shows and they start at, say, whatever time and come in 2 hours before we need a meeting. It's like, what?
Hang on a second. On other shows,
occasionally when I get
moonlighting is what he's saying.
When I do the odd moonlight.
I mean, Gabby has to have a 2-hour meeting how to construct a sentence.
It's called respect.
Yeah, Dan, I like that. It's a good point. It's a good point, Dan.
It's called respect. I mean, you had team meetings when you played football, I assume. Called respect, Dan.
Nah, Dan, don't mind that. Go on.
What do you make of Simon rocking up at the last minute?
I ain't got an issue with that.
I mean, you're there in person in our meetings, but
yeah, exactly. I wouldn't mind getting there about 3:30. If I'm honest.
I don't think it'll make any difference to any of us.
Yeah, 3:30. Because me and Joe would probably have a conversation in the morning. Bentley, football, not a problem. It's there.
Should we do that? You just kick it.
Joe, can I start getting here at 3:30?
No, we want you part of that.
Yeah, but the first 15 minutes, we just talk rubbish.
We'll do that for 3 hours. Would you drive?
Would drive or would you drive?
Would drive be any different if you...
See, it's like...
I haven't got my glass on. Would drive be any different if you turned up 3 minutes before we went?
Yeah. I think it'd be better.
Better, wouldn't it?
Do you know why I quite like that? Because you know when you don't know what you're talking about, it's whatever comes out off the cuff, I like that.
All right, but things like you doing your top 5 play, you need time.
Yeah, but if Joe was to message me in the morning and say, Bentley, this is what I want to do.
Yeah, Joe, you're useless.
No, but he's unbelievable. He's the best.
All right, calm down. You just want...
Yeah, 3:30, Joe?
You want match days off. Tell the listeners what talkSPORT is like behind the scenes.
It's like the Wild West, man. If you know what it's like behind the scenes in terms of what goes on in the office, the conversations, the arguments, darts, 270 on the punch machine. Yeah. Alan Brazil's got his own game out there as well. Yeah. But it's a cool place to work.
It's the coolest place to work. Okay, yeah. For all the best bits of the show, make sure you download 21 Minutes to Go.
Honestly, Joe, you need to... By the way... No, I'm doing all the reads.
21 Minutes to Go.
No. All the best bits of the show, make sure you check out Outspoken, wherever you get your podcast from. Outspoken, great.
This week
on to some breaking news. Here's Andy, future pool opponent, Gerwin Price, discussing the upcoming pool match with Max Ruston and Charlie Baker.
Are you taking on Andy Goldstein? Are you playing together? What's happening? He had a message for you. Simon, I don't know who he is either, but apparently he does something. He had this message for you.
Yeah, he messaged me a few times. At first, I don't have a clue who he was, but I've had a good look up at him. I don't know. Is he any good? I'm not sure.
All right, now, do you know what? I've got to put my foot down here. Why are we playing clips people just insulting you? It was Alan Brazil this week. Now it's Gerwin Price.
I can't tell if Gerwin Price was happy or sad. That much Botox. His eyes weren't moving. What was happening there? Hey, how shiny was that forehead?
Do you think you've got
take the shine off his forehead.
He's got in his head?
I think I'm in his forehead, along with Botox.
How do you see a match going? You can't lose to Gerwin Price now.
I don't think I'm playing Gerwin Price in the competition. I think it'd be like a bit of fun. But yeah, if he comes second, he's done well.
How many Andy Goldsteins would it take to beat Gerwin Price in a fight?
60.
He's a big old lump, him.
Yeah, he's a big old lump. 70.
All right.
I'll take Billy with me as well. If one of us is going to get hurt, it's better to be Billy than me, innit?
Meanwhile, for all the best bits of H&J, check out the H&J podcast on the talkSPORT app or wherever you get your podcast from.
Yeah. Or download.
No, H&J.
Why you like that?
Because let them get their moment in the sun, man.
Get there, mate. It's our show. Let's finish with last night's Sports Bar. The boys were discussing Cunley's upcoming hair transplant. I can't wait to see this.
Well, listen, it's going to take a while. Don't expect, miracle results. It takes...
This is a miracle.
No.
If that forehead gets any smaller, that is a miracle.
Can you imagine being the guy that's got to work on it? He'll need a couple of days off.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, mate.
Well, we're you're
obviously giving us updates, right?
No, of course I will.
Have you got a message for Cundy ahead of his surgery? Ahead his forehead.
Yeah, it's good luck, mate. I hope it goes well. I'll be happy with the job.
I don't think it'll look that much, do it? It's just come out thicker.
Yeah, it's good.
I don't think they'll come down further on the forehead.
No, but it'll make it... You'll notice the difference.
Yeah. If you were the surgeon and you could give Cundy any hairstyle, what one would you give him?
Mohawk.
Yeah, that'd be quite funny, mate.
Yeah, nice big mohawk.
What would you do if you started going bald? Or sorry, balder.
You know I'm not bald. What would you do?
Your dad got hair?
Yeah, my grandfather's got full head of hair too.
All right, go show off.
What would you do if you started going bald? I would embrace it. Once it's going, it's going.
Yeah.
So I'd bald it all off and just have my beard.
Oh, would you?
Yeah.
But you've had a bald head before when you played. You look good with it.
Yeah, it was never bald. It was just like...
Number 1.
Yeah, 1 and then 0.5 on the sides. Skin fade.
That's pretty bald, though, isn't it?
Here we go. Now we can do the read.
Boys return at 10 o'clock tonight. For more Cundy, check out 21 Minutes to Go, wherever you get your podcast. New episodes drop every Monday and tomorrow. And tomorrow, if you subscribe, you get a free gold bar.
You've used that one. Another one. You've used that one. Another one.
Okay. Tomorrow, you get free lifetime trips on any airline you want, forever, in first class. You don't do that either. You can find all of our other shows on the talkSPORT app. We can swipe between talkSPORT and talkSPORT 2 and all of our other sister stations, so you can download 21 Minutes to Go.
It's unbelievable.
What
about you? Because look, you've got to give...
Oh, I'll change it, all right? Download. Or you get Goldstein's Golden Paste from next.com or damonbarber.com. When we come back, David Moyes.
I dumped that, Joe.
Joe thinks he's a Premier League great. And I'm not misquoting him there. Benty says, I'm stupid.
No, I don't say that.
I just sat in the
he's
middle.
a very, 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 very good manager.
But he didn't say he's a great?
No.
Okay. Does he get the respect he deserves?
Probably not. But you mean when you talk great, we'll mention who we think the greats are.
Yeah. When we come back, though, not now.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Outspoken podcast. That's
more from me in about 21 minutes' time. Oh, no, in about 2 minutes' time, right after this.
French club Lens have described PSG's request to postpone their top-of-the-table Ligue 1 clash as troubling because it would mean bowing, quotes, to the demands of the most powerful. The French FA have received another request from PSG to postpone their clash against Lens to help with more preparation for their Champions League quarter-final tie against Liverpool. We know that PSG successfully requested to have their game against Nantes before the Chelsea game postponed. So we know this happens, but Lens are saying not so fast. So the basic question here is, will the French bow to favouritism? Eric Bieldeman is top journalist with L'Equipe. Eric, bon après-midi, my friend. How are you? Where is this going? Are Lens going to get their way, or will PSG get their way?
Hi, good afternoon, my friends. I am afraid that I fear that Paris Saint-Germain will win the contest versus Lens because the French professional league is really very close to Nasser El Khelaifi, the chairman of Paris Saint-Germain, who is the chairman of French football, and also the chairman, I would even say, of European football through the European Club Association. So we have there a very strong power, and the meaning of French football is that European challenge, and to win a European trophy is more important.
Jermaine Pennant says Mo Salah's undeniably one of Liverpool's greatest ever players, but was it a mistake to give him that bumper contract extension?
In hindsight, probably yes. But the season he gave you last season, the amount of goals he scored and assists he curated, I don't think anybody could have foreseen the drop-off.
Simon Jordan agrees on Salah's brilliance, but says we shouldn't forget the role of one man in his rise to Egyptian king status.
I wonder, irrespective of how wonderfully well he's done, and it's no doubt that he's up there with the best Liverpool players, he probably stands out on his own in the Premier League era. But, you know, you look at these things and you work backwards from it and you go, I wonder how he would have done under a different manager. I think Klopp was so pivotal.
Well, Salah's leaving on a free at the end of the season after waiving the second year of his contract extension. Meanwhile, Liverpool and Wales legend John Toshak has been diagnosed with dementia. Now, the FA says it's proud of its diversity targets after a Reform MP called them utter woke nonsense. Suella Braverman said plans for a quarter of England men's coaching staff to come from black, Asian or other ethnic backgrounds are fundamentally flawed. The FA claims the best people will still be appointed. Elsewhere in the England camp, Lewis Hall says his previous relationship with Thomas Tuchel means nothing with the national side now.
I'm a completely different person now, completely different player now, I think. So I don't necessarily read too much into the past, and yeah, I know he's a great guy, so I'm looking forward to working with him again.
Well, Tuchel gave Hall his Chelsea debut, and French club Lens say they're opposed to Ligue 1 moving their match against PSG next month. Lens are 1 point off PSG in the title race, but the European champions want the fixture moved as it sits in between their Champions League games against Liverpool. French football journalist Eric Bilderman fears the league will bow to the might of PSG.
To win an European trophy is more important than to respect the home league. To me and to most of the French football lovers, this is a shame.
Plenty more, as always, at talksport.com.
Welcome to Drive on talkSPORT. Myself, Darren Bent, and Andy Goldstein, who's having the hump about Jack not pressing the button properly.
So long. Still to come, we're joined by the cat man, Adam Catchel. He's been speaking exclusively to Conor Bent. But now, is this man a Premier League great?
David Moyes celebrates his 1,200th game in management tonight, which is an extraordinary record.
Wow, what a number that is.
He's organised them, he's even sort of got Beto playing a little better. The midfield has been strong. You can see the connection between the team and the dugout and the supporters.
And that's it! The referee blows the full-time whistle. West Ham win the Europa Conference League.
You know, the person I was most pleased for last night was David Moyes.
Yeah, going into the international break, Everton, they are just 3 points outside the top 5 under David Moyes. They've also won 3 of the last 5 league games, including that 3-0 home win to Chelsea on Saturday. The midfielder James Garner, he's been speaking to the media after being called up to the England squad for the first time, and he was asked how instrumental David Moyes has been in his career.
I think since he's came in, not only myself, the club has gone. I've been leaps and bounds, so I think that's only testament to him and his staff, and I'm very thankful for all the help that he has gave me since he's came in.
Let's talk about, we won't talk about Garner, we spoke about him before, we know how good a player he is. Let's talk about David Moyes. Does he get anywhere near the credit he deserves?
Probably not. Listen, very, very, very good manager. Absolutely brilliant. What he done for Everton first time round, what he's doing now currently, even what he did for West Ham. I mean, remember West Ham fans, he's got to go. First of all, we went there, kind of saved them, won him that European Cup as well, but still weren't happy with the style of play. So he probably doesn't. Yeah, I mean, I know he was at Sunderland as well. That didn't quite work out, and he spent a bit of time at Sociedad as well. But I think what he did, and Man United, of course, is probably the one where people kind of remember him. And he wasn't even there that long. What, 34 games did he manage at Man United? I think it was. So
I guess you can't just pluck a number like that.
No, it's just in my head. 34,
you've got it written in front of you.
34 Premier League games. So I just think for David Moyes, he probably doesn't get the respect he deserves, but he's been a very, very, very good Premier League manager.
Now, when we had this discussion in our meeting, Joe, our producer, put him in the same bracket as the greats.
Yeah.
Right? And we sort of went, Joe, come on. He was like, no, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Why do you think Joe and other people like Joe possibly think he's one of the greats.
Yeah, because obviously games managed. I think in the Premier League, current Premier League, 747 games managed, which is crazy when you think about it. Absolutely superb. First got his first managerial job 2002, and he's still going now. Looking at what his numbers here, there's a chance he can go, if he stays at Everton long enough, he goes past Fergie and Wenger. Wenger's 828 in the Premier League. Fergie was 810. He's on 747, and he doesn't look like he's leaving anytime soon.
Yeah.
So he could go past them.
That's what, 2 more years?
Potentially, but so I can't see him going anywhere else. But no, listen, I think he's a very, very good manager, and he probably doesn't get the respect he deserves. But when I think about Premier League greats managers, like Wenger, Fergie, Fergie's at the top. Wenger's in there. I look at Pep Guardiola has to be in there. Jose's in there. Klopp's in there, I think. And I get it. People are going to say, yeah, but look what David Moyes had to work with in terms of budget and money spent and stuff. I understand that, but I can't put him in the same bracket as those guys. I just can't.
Is he in the top, let's say, 7 managers in the Premier League right now?
Yeah, I'd probably say so. You start going through. I think he probably is.
Do you?
I think some of them would be a flip of a coin.
Okay.
Like, I don't think.
Go. Have you got the league table there?
Yeah, I don't think all of them would be where people would go 100%. So currently, right now, I think Arteta's better than him.
Okay.
Who's top?
I agree with that.
Pep.
2.
Michael Carrick's a difficult one because he's not got the job full time.
Yeah, we'll leave him out.
I think Unai Emery, yes.
3.
Slot.
Well, he won the Premier League. I think if you won the Premier League at your first attempt, you have to be above a manager.
Okay, yeah, we'll go Slot.
4.
Okay, Liam Rossini, no. Keith Andrews, no. He's at Everton, so no. Then you've got Fulham, Marco Silva. I think he's probably better than Marco, although Marco Silva's doing a phenomenal job.
Who do you think is a better manager?
Probably David Moyes.
Okay.
Then you've got Brian Hertzler. I think he's better than Hertzler.
Okay.
Regis Labrie, he's better than Regis Labrie, but what Regis Labrie's doing at Sunderland is scary.
Is it better than what Moyes is doing at Everton?
Yes. What, Sunderland? Yeah.
Okay.
Still
got 4.
I think Eddie Howe. I know Newcastle having a tough time, but I think Eddie Howe's better.
Okay, it's 5.
Andoni Iraola. I mean, he's playing wonderful football, but Moyes for the longevity, probably I'd put him above.
Okay.
Then you got Palace. I think Glasner's better.
You think Glasner's better?
Yeah.
Won the FA Cup.
What he's done with Palace is
6.
He's better than Daniel Farker. He's better than Vitor Pereira. He's better than Igor Tudor. Nuno's an interesting one because that.
You stand by your beds here.
Yeah, so I think Nuno's better, but.
Okay. No, that's fine. It's 7.
No, but Joe thinks they're the same person.
It's you.
No, but my point is Joe thinks they're the same person.
Yeah.
Flip of a coin.
But is this your view? I asked you.
I think he's better than Scott Parker. And then you've got, oh my goodness, Wolves manager, Rob Edwards.
Yeah.
So I think he probably
7. So 7. So he's not in the top 7. So he's 8th.
I mean, again, you're going to get some fans come on.
No, but I'm just asking for your opinion.
Yeah, but what's your opinion? Give me yours.
I will when we put the full stop at yours. So you're saying he's not in the top.
I'd say it's a flip of a coin between him and Nuno.
I'd agree with everything.
Like if Nuno, no, don't do that. Just give me yours. Don't just go. I agree with you.
No, I agree. When you were going through them, I went, yep. I agree with them.
I think some people, you're going to get some people go, no, Nuno, because that's probably the one. But I think the rest, Eddie Howe, I think.
Why have you put Nuno above him? Because he got Wolves to 7th a couple of times.
Yeah, but I mean, David Moyes got Everton on the verge of Champions League football as well.
Yeah, qualifying for it, yeah.
Yes, you know that there's a tough one because longevity people are definitely putting Moyes above him.
Okay, who's having a better season? Who's having a better season? Regis Labrie, you said is having a better season.
Well, the expectation at Sunderland was just to stay in the division.
Yeah,
he's absolutely flat. What he's doing with Sunderland right now, they're 11th.
Okay, who's having a better season, him or Keith Andrews?
Oh, look, Keith Andrews is 7th and Moyes is 8th, but Sunderland are 11th, and people thought they were going down.
Yeah.
So I think it's the more.
But I mean Keith Andrews or David Moyes.
Oh. Well, again, you have to say Keith Andrews because, again, the expectations.
Yeah.
A lot of Brentford at the start of the season, people said they go down. They've lost Bruyne, they've lost Visser, and then lost the manager. They're going.
Yeah.
And what Keith Andrews is doing is absolutely top draw.
Yeah. Okay.
But you know, I look at David Moyes as a man, and again, because when you're looking at appearances in the Prem in terms of games managed, so you've got him at 3rd, Harry Redknapp at 4th, Sam Allardyce at 5th, Steve Bruce at 6th. I didn't know Mark Hughes was at 7.
Really?
Yeah, Mark Sparky's at 7.
Wow.
Roy Hodgson's at 8. You got Jose. You got Pep and Jose 9 and 10. Eddie Howe's 11. So
what's this for? The longest they've managed?
Serving, yeah, in terms of games.
Mark Hughes is longer than Jose.
Yeah, Mark Hughes games managed in the Premier League is 466.
And what's Jose? Oh, sorry. I mean, what's Pep?
372.
That does surprise me.
So
that's
I think
up to date, is it?
Yes, up to date. So you got David Moyes. Does he go in the same bracket as Harry, Sam Allardyce, Brucey, Hodgson?
Yeah, I think he does. I think that's right, isn't it?
Well, so they'll be very, very, very good managers.
Yeah. Is he better than Harry Redknapp?
I wouldn't say. I'd probably say yeah.
He's better than Harry Redknapp. Big Sam?
Yeah. Could you tell me the team that Sam managed the most appearances?
Bolton.
Correct. Then who?
Definitely not Leeds.
No. They lost 4.
No, I can't say.
West Ham.
Is it really?
Yeah, I almost forgot about West Ham, yeah.
Yeah, I did forget about them.
Yeah.
How many games was that?
So Big Sam was West Ham 114.
Yeah, Newcastle wouldn't have been a lot, would it?
Newcastle 21, Palace 21, Everton 24.
Palace?
West Brom 25, Sunderland 30, and Blackburn 76.
That's have you got Mark Hughes there?
Yeah, yeah.
So with Blackburn?
How many?
I don't know if he was, I can't remember. I'd say Blackburn, he wasn't there 3 seasons, so 61.
147.
Oh, okay, miles off.
Stoke City 174. Man City 55, Fulham 38, QPR 30, Southampton 20. I don't remember the Southampton 22.
That's insane, isn't it? We forget about these. Okay. So your views on David Moyes? You wouldn't put him in the top bracket?
Yeah, not with
if
those.
There was
boys.
a Premier League Hall of Fame for managers.
He's getting it.
He gets in.
Yeah, he'd get in that. Yeah, he'd have to get in that because you can't. The Hall of Fame for managers can't just be on the guys who you just mentioned. Like David Moyes would be in it.
Do Everton fans think he's their best manager? Howard Kendall's probably above him.
Well, now, who won the league titles for them?
Howard Kendall.
Yeah, well, he'd be above.
He'll be above.
Yeah.
But in modern day football, if you like.
Who won the 94 FA Cup? 93. 95. Who was the manager then?
I can see his name. That is, oh my God, that's a great question. Manager of, it wasn't Howard Kendall. Was it Howard Kendall? That's a great question. Don't look. I'm
going to see it.
Who's the Everton manager when they won? It couldn't have been Howard Kendall. He was in the 80s. It was, I'll tell you it was. Have you got his initials?
I'll give you
got
that.
it. Okay. It's going to annoy me now you've said that. People are shouting at the radio the answer to that. Everton manager in 95. Oh, was it Joe Royle?
See.
Joe Royle was my guess.
All right, here we go.
Yeah, I'm going Joe Royle. Tell me.
So, match details. Let's go. So, who scored the goal?
Paul Rideout, header.
Right, and the managers were?
Go on.
Alex Ferguson.
Yeah, Joe Royle, go and say it. No.
Howard
Kendall.
No, it wasn't Joe Royle.
It was Joe Royle?
Yeah.
Come on, Goldstein, good work.
Yeah, Joe Royle, yeah.
Right, we'll ask you the question. Is David Moyes a Premier League great? Everton fans, how highly do you rate him? And also, how high can he take you? We've not even talked about that. Where can he take Everton? Where's
I think they can get in
Where's
Europe.
their ceiling?
Europe.
Champions League or just Europe?
Just Europe.
They can't get Champions League?
I think so.
Too many
traffic.
Okay.
Too much traffic.
Everton fans and football fans, we'll talk about Everton's manager, David Moyes, 03717223334. Dial that. You can have your say next live on Drive on talkSPORT.
Will that result have put a little bit of a seed of doubt in the Arsenal players in terms of the Championship run-in?
He said, will it give a bit of doubt for Arsenal now going into the league?
I don't think so. I actually think it could work in our favour because you're seeing the amount of players that are being pulled out of their international teams. Sounds to me like Mikel's going, guys, I'm going to need you fit here. And if you're looking at the players that are not included, they're the players that are pretty much certified to play for their countries anyway. The likes of Gabriel, the likes of...
Are you okay with that, though? Players turning down their country?
Absolutely fine with it, mate. Right now, put it this way. If you do well for Arsenal, you're guaranteed to play for your nation anyway. So I think the only players that are not going to miss out on the opportunity are those that are on the fringes.
But as Savio Ancelotti and Gabriel's not turned up, do you not see that as turning you back on your country?
No, because the reality is he knows what's at stake over there. Ancelotti's a winner. You know, we have to start winning. It's actually going to be good for the national team once Arsenal start winning.
Does that result though on Sunday put doubt in your mind to win the Champions League? You know, like big one-off games, and Arsenal haven't showed up.
No, I don't see why it should. I mean, if I'm honest with you, I'm not even going to the next round of Champions League games. I'm not going to the Sporting games.
Why?
Because we should be beating those teams. We've got it in the bag.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
just like that.
Just like that. And you know what? That loss is going to help us because now the attitude is, look, we have no choice but to win. There's a higher expectation now. We can look at the situation with the goalkeeper. And I've had time to reflect, right? Yeah. I was really upset on Sunday, you know, because you were messaging me, right? Really upset.
Yeah, sorry about that.
No, you're not sorry. But I look at that and I go, you know what? Now is the time. Now, you don't owe anyone anything, Mikel.
talkSPORT, Andy Goldstein Darren Bent alongside. What are you having for dinner tonight?
Yeah, you know.
We should go to. If Mrs. B phoned you up and said, I'm cooking, what do you want?
One of those.
That was going to be mine as well.
Spag bowl.
Make a good spag bowl, does she?
Yeah, but I like a good spag bowl, yeah, really good. But I like it like when I know there's football on as well. So I watch the first half on the train.
Yeah.
Second half, get home, spag bowl.
Glass of wine?
No, I'm brandy, aren't I?
Yeah, but you can't have brandy with a spag bowl.
Yeah, you can. You can have anything with anything.
You can, but traditionally you don't. You wouldn't walk into an Italian restaurant.
Yeah, so you got a bottle of Hennessy.
I know you would. I know you would.
I said that the other day. Went to an Italian in Birmingham. I can't remember what it's called. Great place.
Yeah.
Anything to drink? Yeah. Hennessy back there.
What, with the meal?
Yeah. Damn right. Oh, sorry. Can I say that?
Yeah, you can say that. That's fine. Yeah.
I can't remember what the place is called though.
And did you have it?
Pizza by Golly. Bad boy restaurant. Sutton Coldfield.
And you had that?
Yeah.
So you're sipping it like you would like a glass of red?
Yeah. But I'd have it obviously mixed with a Diet Coke.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, Hennessy.
When we were in New York,
yeah,
me, Max, and Joe, producer Joe, went to an unbelievable Italian.
Mm.
And on the wall, they had pictures of just about every famous person you can think of having dinner or having lunch in this Italian. It was mind-blowing. It was great. I think you were playing paddle. Yeah. You were playing paddle that day. It was great. When we go back there, you should come with us.
Oh, yeah, if I'm not playing paddle. But yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point. Let's do the come. We're joined by Adam Catchel. He's been speaking exclusively to Conor Ben this afternoon. Just quickly, Newcastle are interested in Liam Delap this summer.
I think that'd be a good signing.
I don't know if that's true.
I think that'd be a good signing.
It cost them £40. I think that's overpriced. Oh, 40 million. Sorry, Mark.
Yeah, no, I think it looks like Watermarder's going to go. It just hasn't worked for him. I think that'd be a good move for Liam. I think he needs to go.
It's not been a success at Chelsea.
No, I think it's too many moving parts. But I think he goes somewhere, and I'm not saying he starts every single week above Visser, but I just think if he gets more game time, you're going to see the best of him. The only problem he's got is that at the minute, I won't say they've stumbled across it, but I like the front three of Barnes, Gordon, Elanga.
Looks good.
I like that three.
Pace, yeah. In golf, Tiger Woods has said that he is trying to play in next month's Masters. That'd be great.
Listen, you know more about golf right than I do. Right, but what?
I play more than I know more.
It feels like Tiger hasn't been Tiger we know for a long time.
He's gone through the mill, right?
Yes.
He busted his legs up.
He had a car crash and stuff.
Yeah, car crash. His back was terrible.
How come he's still like trying to? Oh, listen, I know he's got a few quid.
Yeah.
Or more than that. So I wonder how he just keep.
Well, he loves the sport.
I get it, but he's still playing like.
He wants to play. Imagine like playing in the Masters. Incredible.
Has he got any chance of winning that?
No.
Like none.
No. But yeah, none. But when he won it for the last time,
remember that? Was that 2014?
No, please don't tell me it was that long ago. It was much more recent now, wasn't it? 2018.
Oh, and that far.
Even that I thought was a long way. Really, it was like 8 years ago, was it? You know, he won the Masters. I can't remember second or third time, whatever it was, with a broken leg.
Did he?
Yeah, he had a stress. He had a stress fracture. Jack just said it was 2019. He won that.
When he was that his pump?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Was he that far? Like, who's the best in the world now?
DeChambeau, is it?
DeChambeau's the best in the world. Scotty Scheffler.
Scotty Scheffler. Sorry.
Right. Obviously, the gap between him and the number two is not that far. Says
when now?
Now, yeah.
Right. What, 1 and 2? The gap.
Yeah. Is it quite tight or is it quite big?
I see that side of golf I'm not au fait with.
Because I just wonder when Tiger
when Tiger was playing,
how far above the rest was he?
I mean, golf's very difficult to just be standout genius.
Oh no,
because it's so difficult.
Well, but I'm guessing he was a genius, Tiger.
He was a genius. I think he's the greatest ever.
Who's? Don't tell me the name. Jack Nicklaus.
Yeah, he's Jack Nicklaus. Yeah.
DB. What? Where's that come from?
Yeah, well done. Yeah, but Tiger was frightening.
Because obviously I don't watch golf or anything, but I just hear that you obviously.
You know, like when I'm not comparing them. You know, like when Hendry used to go in the World Championships in the 90s.
Yeah.
When it started, right? He's told me it's when it started. The championship started. He'd be picking out his suit to wear for the winner's dinner. That's how genuine. That's what Tiger was like. You just knew he was going to win it.
Yeah.
He was unbelievable.
Wow, love that.
Right, our latest competition has landed, and it's a big one. talkSPORT giving you the chance to win £20,000 completely tax-free. 20 grand could be yours. Don't miss your chance to win this life-changing amount of money. Listen up. Here's how you can enter. For your chance to win, text the word WIN, W-I-N, to 83338. A text will cost you £2.50 plus standard network rate, or you can call 0343 418 7260. Lines closed the 9th of April this year at 4 p.m. UK residents only, 18 plus, a network promotion. Full T's and C's at talksport.com. For your chance to win, text the word WIN to 83338 now. Right, let's take your calls on all things David Moyes. Cameron's a Man United fan. Hi, Cameron.
How we doing, Andy?
I'm great, man. How are you?
Yeah, doing not bad, mate. Can't complain.
Good. What would you like to say, my friend?
I thought it was a bit disrespectful from Gabby there regarding David Moyes.
From who?
I think he's one of the Premier League greats.
Who do you think it was disrespectful from?
Well, is it Gabby that you're on with?
Gabby, yeah, alongside me, yeah, Gabby, yeah. Go on, what did Gabby say?
Yeah, I thought it was a bit disrespectful. I think he is one of the Premier League greats. We can't deny him that. Being a Man United fan, maybe it's Scottish bias as well, but I would have trusted Fergie's judgment and gave him a little bit longer at Man United because he never got enough time. And I mean, look what he done with West Ham.
Cameron, like, I get it. He's a very, very good manager. It's not disrespectful to say he's not in a Premier League great. Like, he's not in the same bracket as Fergie, Wenger, Pep, Jose, Klopp. Like, he's not in that bracket.
So then, out of them, would you say he's next after that?
I say he's in the bracket down, which is a very, very, very good Premier League manager.
Right, okay, I would say he's...
Like, he's not in that bracket.
I would agree with you that he's not there, obviously, with Pep, Jose, Fergie, Klopp. But I think the next one you would say he's probably up there, better than Allardyce, better than Sparky, better than Roy Hodgson and all these other, what I would like to say, dinosaurs of football.
And I'm disrespectful.
Wow.
Would you disagree that they are dinosaurs of football?
Well, when you say dinosaurs, what are you alluding to? Their age now?
No, their age now and the terms of their football, how they play football.
Yeah, but I mean, when they were managing, they weren't dinosaurs, right? I mean, they were doing really well as managers. I mean, Harry won the FA Cup with Portsmouth.
Yeah, he did. Well, I'm not here. Harry. I'm a big fan of Harry.
Yeah.
I thought Harry was brilliant. But the rest of them, I just think David Moyes needs more recognition of what he's done in that Premier League.
I'd say he's the best of the rest. How's that?
Yeah, I would go with that. The best of the rest.
Okay, I think that's fair. Thanks for your call. Let's go to Mark, who's a toffee. Hello, Mark.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, thanks for asking, man. What would you like to say on all things Moisey?
I suppose to a great extent along the lines of what the other guys just said. So, and I think if I'm not mistaken, he's only the second British manager to have won a European competition in the modern era, isn't he?
Second British manager? Oh, you put me on the spot
Well,
there.
Ferguson, and
Yeah.
Moyes. He won whatever cup it was with West Ham.
The Conference League, yeah.
So
Okay,
you
you
know,
know that for a fact. It's not worth me trying to work that out, is it?
do I know it for a fact? Well, you're the expert, not me. I'm
I
just
know, but
ringing
when
in
you
on a
when you
radio
come to the
station.
table with a stat like that, usually you've Googled it or you know it.
Genuinely, I've not Googled it, but I'm fairly confident that that is correct.
So where are you putting him in terms of status?
In terms of status, I mean, you know, the guy at Brentford, yeah, done a great job. The guy at Sunderland done a great job. If you look at where Everton were when he came in for the second time, we were absolutely dead and buried. Look where we are now. You're talking about us challenging for Europe. And I must go back to the first time he was at the club. And I'm sorry to say, we were within a whisker of going into the Champions League. And we were robbed by bald-headed Kalina for a foul Ferguson didn't commit because it didn't exist.
I can't believe you've been hanging on to it for that long. Do you know what? Mark, you've been hanging on to that for that long.
What happened in the other 89 minutes?
He's been waiting to get that off.
That's why they call us bitter blues.
Wow.
That's unbelievable knowledge, that.
Yeah, well, it's been eating away at him since then.
So, Mark, are you saying Moyes is a great Premier League great, or are you saying he's in a very, very good manager? Where are you putting him?
For me personally, I'd put him as a great. You know, great can be bandied around in so many different ways. And I think that for me, on a personal level, for what he's done for my club, is he has elevated us to where we should be, not where everybody else thinks.
But with the great tag, Fergie, great.
Yeah.
Pep, great. Klopp, great. Jose, great. Wenger, great. You're putting him in that...
Klopp.
Great.
Yeah, no, I'm not so sure about Klopp.
I mean, the guy won everything.
Yeah, he did win everything. As much as I'd like to argue that, he did win everything. He's pretty great.
What about Ranieri, Leicester? What's funny?
So, the Tinkerman. So
won the league title with Leicester.
He did win the league title. He did win the league title. However, it's a little bit similar to who wants to be in the Champions League spots this year. That's what it was like the year that they won. Nobody else seemed to want to win it, but Leicester did.
Oh, but come on. Ranieri's won the Premier League with little old Leicester. That's one of, if not the greatest ever achievement we've ever seen in the Premier League history.
Listen, you're not going to get me to disagree. So, is he a great? Yes, he is. End of.
Okay. Is he better than Ancelotti?
We're talking different times. We're talking COVID and everything else. Ancelotti, brilliant. He put some really good players into Everton, but unfortunately, like everything else, I mean, you know, look at Chelsea a couple of weeks ago. Slap on the wrist because they admitted they'd done wrong.
Yeah.
Everton, they're not that important. Let's slap them with 12 points.
Yeah, no, I agree. I agree with that. That was a bit mad that Chelsea got a fine. I mean, that was a little bit disgusting. Still to come, we're joined by Adam Catchel, who's been speaking exclusively to Conor Ben, but time for a bit of no Googling. Thanks for your call, Marky Mark. Very kind of you. We want to know which manager has David Moyes beaten the most times throughout his career? Any idea? 29 games, he's won 17 of them.
Okay.
The answer to that, and boxing chat, and end of show quiz, all coming up in the last 30 minutes of Driver after this.
This season, the recruitment's not worked. They tried to replace Isak with 2 strikers, Visser and Voltamada, who've both struggled. I actually think Visser is better than people give him credit for. He just needs a good run. Ilanga doesn't play well often enough, flattered to deceive. So who was in charge of recruitment? Who did that? There's a question. The other big problem they've got, and where Eddie's problem, I like Eddie a lot, me watching Newcastle as long as I have this season, and they're a great watch generally because they go after teams, play high energy, but their second half performances and results in a league table, they'd be 16th. And that's because they're not adaptable. They're trying to mix a European campaign and a Premier League campaign, playing this 100 miles an hour. Now, you need a supreme squad of athletes to play that way. I don't see often enough Newcastle go, today we're going to go, let's be a bit more pragmatic. And it's great at home. It works sometimes.
Isn't it a constant trend for Newcastle? Every time they qualify for a Champions League season,
to struggle a bit.
They struggle in the rest of the season. Yeah. I think the first season when they qualify for the Champions League,
That's my point, because of the style.
So it is a Champions League situation. It's a squad situation.
Amount of games, yeah.
And also, at the beginning of the season, Newcastle were very poor away from home. Yeah. They weren't able to get any points in the first sort of 5, 6, 7, 8 games in terms of or score any goals. And that may play in some of it.
And of course, it might get worse before it gets better, because if there's no European football for Newcastle United, it might be goodbye to some of the big names. Bruno Guimaraes, Sandro Tonali, to name but 2.
Who would have thought a sporting event's halftime show could have a bigger impact than the game itself? That seems to be the case with the Super Bowl halftime show. In 2024, Usher brought in an audience of 180 million worldwide, the biggest in the event's history. But how did singing and dancing get to be the centerpiece of America's biggest sporting event? The first Super Bowl was held in 1967. Initially, the halftime show was a display purely for the fans in the stadium, with marching bands, dancers, and American patriotism for all to see. And that's what it was for the first few years. Disney had a go with a few questionable displays in the 1980s, but it wasn't until '93 that we got the first glimpse into the future of halftime shows. Michael Jackson's stellar performance gave NFL execs something to think about. A raft of massive names followed, including Diana Ross, U2, Janet Jackson, who gave us the most famous or infamous wardrobe malfunction of all time. So how many people are involved? To give you an idea of the scale, Rihanna's 2023 performance included 800 people, and experts reckon it cost $13 million. What's even more impressive than some of the names on the bill every year is the fact they do it for free. The artists know the exposure they'll get from doing the show will rocket them up the charts across the world. The Super Bowl halftime show will be a fixture in pop culture for years to come. So the question is, who next?
tune. Who's this?
Sam Cooke. Bob Marley. First words.
Don't worry.
Let's do it.
About a thing.
Beautiful tune.
Cause every little thing.
What's it going to be?
Gonna be alright.
That's a tune and a half.
Yeah, serious. Jack, well played, mate. No prompt either.
It's a lovely tune, isn't it? Imagine sitting on a beach.
What's this song called?
Don't worry.
Nope.
About a thing.
Nope.
Every little thing.
Nope.
Gonna be alright.
Nope.
What? None of those words are in the title. Hold on. Woke up this morning. 3. 3 is the magic number. 3 wings.
No.
3 little birds. It's called 3 little birds.
We're on my doorstep.
Great tune.
My kids learnt this in school. They often sing it to me.
Man, nice beer, cold beer, sitting on the beach, sun going down, waves crashing against each other.
Trust me, in Jamaica or Barbados.
Anyway, I'll do it at Bournemouth.
Nah, man, ain't quite got the same effect.
Before the break, asked the question: which manager's David Moyes beaten the most times throughout his career?
It's gonna be someone he's come up against the most. Was it Eddie Howe?
No. I'll give you a clue. He's got a massive head.
Sam Allardyce.
Sam Allardyce. Redhead.
No disrespect, because that was Andy being disrespectful.
Well, why is that disrespectful?
He's got a big head.
What's wrong with that? Why is that a bad thing?
You don't say that.
You've made that disrespectful.
So if I said you got a big...
I've got a massive head.
If I said you got big ears...
That's not disrespectful. I've got a big nose. I've got a massive head. Why is that disrespectful?
Yeah,
It's just a fact.
It's disrespectful, that, Joe, isn't it?
That's not. There's nothing wrong with that at all. Facts. Following us at 7, Rejmin Chowdhury hosts a special edition of Kickoff. Our guests include former Spurs goalkeeper Brad Friedel as they discuss the potential cost of relegation for Spurs and how things have gone so wrong.
Come on, Freeds.
Really good lad.
Yeah, great lad.
Do you remember we had dinner with him in New York?
Yeah.
I was so tired that night.
Was you?
There's a picture of us on somewhere online, and I'm like that going, I can't keep my eyes open. So tired. You come down looking fresh, didn't you?
Always,
with your new clothes on.
Hey,
You're good that
you
day.
like the outfit, didn't you?
Yeah, I did like it. Right, let's turn our attention to a bit of boxing because our very own Adam Catchel has been speaking exclusively to an emotional Conor Benn at the Matchroom gym ahead of his fight with Regis Prograis on the Fury undercard on April the 11th. You can watch the whole thing over on the talkSPORT Boxing YouTube channel. Let's hear a little bit now. He discussed the part that his faith now plays in his life.
I think God's just changed me personally. Yeah. I think you go through things in life, don't you? And you just sort of find yourself or find out who you are and who you want to be and what sort of dad I want to be to my kids. Timing is everything. How have I come right now at this right time for the 2 Eubank fights to then now be fighting on Zuffa on Netflix, April 11th, back at Tottenham Stadium, you know, third stadium show back to back. You can't, from where I was to now, I stayed disciplined even then. I stayed in the gym even then. You know, I turned up to the gym crying, sobbing like a baby, broken, trying to just get through a session. I couldn't. I'd get my hands wrapped and then I'd go home. To where I am now. How can I not say, no, I'm favoured by God, irrelevant of how bad the storm was? You know, so I feel like God opens doors and I just walk through them doors. So whatever door opens after April the 11th, provided I get the win, I'm going to walk through that door.
Very emotional chat that was. Let's get more on this, on what Conor Benn had to say, because talkSPORT's Fight Night host, the wonderful Adam Catchel, joins us live now. Catmandu. Adam, can you hear us? I can see Adam. Oh, he's gone. He's gone. Is he gone? I think he's gone. What's going on today?
Very, very emotional for Conor there, wasn't it?
Webcams. Yeah, it was. Nice to hear, though, because usually boxers, like footballers and most sportsmen, they're all so well drilled that, you know, they're all like, yeah, if I fight well, hopefully I'll come through this and I'll smash him up. And then it's just the same old, same old. So it's quite nice to hear boxers speak from the heart.
Yeah, so and again, it must. I guess we'll never know in terms of what actually was happened because the tests and there's so many different versions of the test.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like he had the documents, didn't he? But he was never going to release the documents. There was all that going on. But you're right. 3 back-to-back stadium events. That's incredible. I didn't think when he signed with Zuffa, this would be his first fight. If I'm honest, I thought he'd be going in for the reason he signed that deal because he was going in with someone like Garcia or someone big.
Yeah.
But I guess the situation is why rush really? If you know if that fight's going to be there, regardless if he wins, then why not?
Hopefully Adam's there now. Catman, are you there?
Yeah, sorry, gents. I seem to be having a little bit of problem with my sound, so I couldn't hear you for a second. Apologies. I'm back on now. I can hear your beautiful voices.
Oh, we can't hear you. Can you hear us? Yeah, I'm only joking. We've got you loud. Right, listen, we played out a bit of your interview with Conor Bent. It sounded really fascinating. I was just saying to Benty there, it makes a change from the sort of the normal media-trained answers that we get from boxers. It looked quite a deep interview with him. Was he in a good mood?
He was emotional, as you heard there, and a bit of a weird one because that's the first time I've spoken to him on camera for 4 years. Obviously, with what's happened over that last 4 years, talkSPORT has been one of those leading voices, I suppose, thirsty for answers on everything that happened a couple of years ago in the build-up to the Eubank Junior fight that got called off. And now, obviously, we're in a situation where he's kind of moved away from Matchroom, moved towards Zuffa, and kind of taken a completely different pivot in his career. So it was an interesting position to be in. Only found out about it yesterday. And then when we arrived, there was only a couple of other outlets that were there. One of the TV companies, one of the other digital outlets as well. So therefore, to say, I think there's definitely a change in Conor Bent. Over the last 4 years, there's definitely a change. 4 years ago, he was very young, very raw, very, as he explains in that interview, very angry young man, not understanding people's reaction to what was going on in and around him. Whereas now, years have obviously added levels of maturity. He speaks there extensively about faith, of how he's got to this particular position. So I found it quite like you just said there, Andy, quite deep and not what really I expected. I'll be honest, when I turned up today, I anticipated a conversation that there would be a bit of friction, there would be a bit of back and forth, but there was none of that. He seems like a young man that has found a bit of peace over the last few years.
Catman, do you think people's perception of Conor now is starting to change? Because, of course, it felt like in the first fight against Chris Eubank Jr. that a lot of people favoured Chris Eubank. But in the second fight, it almost felt like it was changing a bit. So do you think now the perception of him has changed?
Yeah, it's weird. Listen, off the back of the failed drug test, obviously he was public enemy number one, wasn't he? Because of the lack of transparency, I think. People just wanted proper answers. People fail drug tests all the time in boxing, and if you give them proper answers, you give them and people feel the recompense of what they've done, then then people can move on. But we never got that really with the Conor scenario. And as you pointed out there, Benty, when he went in that first fight with Chris, even though he lost, he came out with a lot of his stock rising, I thought, because of the way that he performed. And obviously he beats him in the second fight. So I actually think that he's not going to turn everybody, but he managed to turn a lot of people in his favour. But this last couple of months, with the way that everything's gone on with leaving Matchroom, moving to Zuffa and Daredevil White, we've heard a lot from Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn's obviously documented and said how that has gone about, that Conor didn't even ring him, and he feels a little bit let down. I think that might have swayed people back the other way. All I suppose Conor can do is just do what he believes is right for him. And this conversation kind of leads what he was basically leading to is that's what he's doing. He's just trying to take care of himself and trying to take care of his own family. I don't think anybody, I'm sorry to jump in there. I don't think any fight fan, right, is going to begrudge a young man chasing big dollar, because it's a brutal game and it's a short career, so therefore make as much money as you possibly can. If something comes and whacks 15 million quid in your face, then you're going to jump all over it. I think what has maybe got the backs up of a few fight fans, off the back of what we've heard from Eddie Hearn, is the way that he went about it. If he'd have been upfront, straightforward, and just said, listen, Eddie, I'm off because I'm going to go and do this, I think we might be in a different place.
I've got to let you go in about 40 seconds, but let me just quickly ask you, I assume you had that conversation with him in that interview, because it looked a great in-depth chat that you had with him. Did he talk about the noise surrounding his breakup with Eddie?
Yeah, and he's come off social media, not necessarily because of that, maybe because of what had happened a couple of years ago. He's completely off social media. So he seemed not oblivious, because he's got people around him that I'm sure will obviously point him towards what is being said about that scenario. But he seems that he's managed to disconnect himself from it, and not just this incident, everything that happened a couple of years ago as well. Hey, it's interesting. He's in an interesting headspace, a surprising headspace, I'll be honest, and one that I didn't anticipate when I went into that conversation.
Catman, listen, I don't want to interrupt your day job, because you might be getting a fare in a minute, so I'm going to let you go. Thanks for thanks for coming on. Always a pleasure. You're looking well, son. You're looking well. I'll speak to you in a bit.
See you, gents.
There you go. A reminder, you can watch the brilliant Adam Catcher's full sit-down with Conor Benn right now on the talkSPORT Boxing YouTube channel. When we come back, we'll have some fun with the end-of-show quiz with one word, William.
See North London. Can you hear me, Spurs? You're to Jamie O'Hara, ticking. Can you? Oh my God, what's going on? Oh my God. Can you hear me ticking? You're with the one hell of a beating. Can you hear me encouraging signs? Signs. Can you hear me signs? You're with the one hell of a beating Beavertown Brewery. 3 Point Lake. I do you a favour. The Sainsbury's Stadium. The big cockerel. Can you hear me cockerel? You're with the one hell of a beating to Darius Defoe. Help me out. Spurs. You're with the one hell of a beating. Has anyone seen the Gunners? Mike Keown. Can you hear me, Keown? You're with the one hell of a beating Kepper. Matt Lucas MP. Eagle for the forever. Gunnosaurus. Kepper. Arteta's light bulb. Can you hear me, light bulb? You're with the one hell of a beating with the dog. What's up to him? He's alive. Can you hear me, Arsenal? You're with the one hell.
You are useless. Honestly, you're a shambles for a man. What a weekend of football. Spurs. Oh, my word. What on earth happened? What is going on at this football club? We're going down. Spurs are going down. Chelsea disrespected the ball again. What's happening to them? They're in shambles. Arsenal, they bottled it in the League Cup final. Does Arteta need to take the blame for starting Kepa in goal?
talkSPORT me, Andy Goldstein Bent is here from 7. The wonderful Reshmin Chowdhury hosts a special edition of Kickoff. Our guests include former Spurs goalie, our mate Brad Friedel, as they discuss the potential cost of relegation for Tottenham and how things have gone so wrong at the club. They'll also keep you right up to date with everything that's happening. Man United's clash with Bayern Munich in the Women's Champions League tonight. Natalie Pike is watching that one for talkSPORT, and would you believe it, Natalie is waiting for us to ask her for the team news. Natalie, good evening to you.
Good evening, gents. Yes, Manchester United face a real European heavyweight tonight as they take on Bayern Munich in the Champions League quarter-finals. It's a first ever last 8 tie for United, but Bayern are very used to this level. 8 quarter-finals in the last 10 seasons. They've been unbeaten in 22 games now in all comps. They're 11 points clear at the top of the Frauen Bundesliga, and so it's a really big test for United tonight. That said, they've been really strong at home this season, and they'll feel that they can take something into that second leg in Germany next week. So for team news, there's 2 changes for United from the weekend's WSL win. Miyazawa starts after returning from Asian Cup glory with Japan, and the former Bayern Munich striker Leah Schuler comes in for Turland. For Bayern Munich, Lioness hero Georgia Stanway starts. It's under the lights here at Old Trafford, United versus Bayern Munich.
Good work as always. Thanks for Natalie. Would you believe it that One Word Billy's in the studio, everyone? And some bad news about One Word Billy. He's here with the same hoodie on that he wears every single day. His hair looks a mess. And Billy, who's been working at talkSPORT since he was 6 months old, will be leaving in another 49 years. You right, Bill?
Yeah, great.
I heard you had a great day today. Tell me what you did.
I could have got something in
You
there.
could have got it in.
Yeah. Slow from Jack.
Jack is lacklustre with the buttons today. End of show quiz. We've got about 3 minutes. Could be a good one, Bill.
Yeah, got a bit of guess the intro for you.
Oh, we love that. Who did it? You?
Yeah, I've done it. This you'll hear like a beat or a bit of a song.
Do you want to explain the rules?
Yeah, you'll hear a beat or a bit of a song.
Yeah,
you have to
good rules.
Guess the intro.
Come up with them, you.
Yeah, artist and song for 1 point, no half points.
All right.
In this game.
Who's first? Your favourite?
Well, and you're first on the sheet, so do you want to go first?
Right. Am I your favourite?
Oh, I'm not going to answer that.
Okay, right. So I go first.
Yeah, I bet, yeah.
All right, yeah, let's do it.
You ready?
Yeah. Oasis. Boom, boom. What's it? Yeah. I've got.
Jack, play the whole song.
Boom. I said maybe don't really want to know. I just want lately. Who's you in the same gang?
Bill, you can't get it. Come on,
Maybe
Bill.
I just want
5 seconds.
4. 1. Wrong.
Time's
Bill,
up.
time's up.
Live forever.
Yeah, it was Live Forever.
Oh, come on.
No, you ain't got it.
Got it.
Jack, Bill.
I'm in a good mood, so yeah.
You are one.
Huh?
I've got it on one drum beat. That's unbelievable knowledge.
Benny, you ready?
Yep. That is Wretch 3-2. And
It's a bus, isn't it?
and the tune's called
I think that gets you from
Run the
Barking.
Rhythm.
Yeah, do you know
Unorthodox.
Do you know what's on Rich 352? Oh, we got it wrong.
No, it's
Wretch 3-2, and the tune is called.
We got it wrong. What is it, Billy?
Shut up.
We got it wrong. He guessed.
No, but you were going as well.
Yeah, but I didn't guess more than once.
Time's up. Tractor.
That was it, yeah. Big tune.
There's a link there, is
So
it?
that's 0-0 then, because you're not being generous with him.
All right, yeah, it's 0-0.
Thank
Still,
you.
it's 0-0. Andy, you ready?
Ipswich Farage is that, I think. Yeah. Beach Boys. Surfing USA.
Yeah, 1-0.
That's unbelievable knowledge.
Yeah, well played that.
Thanks.
Benny, you
Right, Jack, we get it.
I'm happy with that. Would you have got that, D?
No, I didn't. Beach balls.
No, Beach Boys, not Beach Balls. Beach Balls you'd have got. Very good.
Benny, you ready?
Yep.
I know that.
That is Tiny Temper, and the tune is called "We Bring This." I know the tune, Jack. All right.
You know he's doing that on
We'll bring
tinfoil.
it-
You
yeah,
know that. He's
yeah,
doing that on a
we'll
baking
bring the
tray.
stars out.
So, down by the beach.
Oh, do you know what? Mate, I know it's Tiny Temper, but my brain's gone. It's
No points then. One for me.
I ain't finished yet.
5
Can you
seconds.
tell me to stop speaking while I'm singing something?
Well,
It's
there-
called.
there's a crime.
Let's see that. Can't concentrate now.
Go on then.
It was pass out.
Pass out, yeah.
Tiny Temper.
But I'd like to. Can you tell me to be quiet when my strong's on?
Yeah, no problem, Bill.
Still 1-0.
Still one.
I'm talking all over his now.
Go on, go.
Round 3. You ready?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's Adele.
I'm not sure. Don't give me any clues, Bill.
And
I don't know if it's. I think it might be
I
Whitney
don't know what
Houston.
that's called.
Yeah.
Love. Love when I was.
He's wrong, Bill. He's wrong. Bill.
Love when I was.
Bro,
a
he's wrong. He's wrong,
teenager.
Bill.
No, that was Someone Like You by Adele.
Oh, that's it.
1-0 still.
Give me Adele for.
Great artist.
Good song.
All right, we
I've
should
got
go.
that.
Benny, you can level it up here.
Go on.
Ready?
Yeah, Joy, you said that. This tune's gonna be weird, isn't it? Go on. Go on.
I know.
All right, Britney Spears. Oops, I did it again.
Yeah.
Oh, on TV.
Well
Go on, Britney.
What's the score? 1-0.
1-1. Going into the final round.
What is that? Is that all you got? Just 2 left.
No, I mean, just running out of time.
Oh, right, fine, okay.
Andy, you ready?
Yep. Dolly Parton, 9 to 5.
Yeah.
You like that?
No.
Come on, Dick, give me that.
2-1.
That is from her
Here we
greatest
go.
hits.
Here we go, Bill.
That is, yeah, I've got that. Dolly Parton's greatest hits.
Here we go.
Unbelievable.
Here's the one. Bill, give me some weird one.
30 seconds.
All right, Jack, we get it. Johnny Park, we got it. Oh, so that is
I know what that is.
Pussycat Dolls.
I know what that's called.
Don't ya?
Yeah. That is correct.
Featuring, for an extra half point, Busta Rhymes. Yes!
No,
Bill,
no
is
half-
right. Yes!
no half point.
Got it, Joe.
Well, that's the name of the song
No,
and
it's
the
not.
artist.
No, it's not. That's Buster with Pussycat Dolls and flipping.
Bust
Bill.
you in a minute.
Bill.
Bill, you're the official.
Bill.
2-2. I think it's.
Darren Bent. Well, you can hear more of Darren tomorrow from 4 p.m. I'll be back then as well. Billy, say goodnight.
Good
No one
night.
cares. Have a lovely evening. Be safe, everyone. Be safe, my friends.
Use your mind and they never give you credit.
It's understood that Chelsea do not plan to review Rosenior's performance formally before the summer of 2027. They have no intention of making a change at the end of the season. Chelsea view this summer as being critical in terms of recruitment. The club's desperate to improve the mental resilience of the squad and provide Rosenior with a better balance of options. Chelsea will look to sign at least one new central defender, and they want to sign a midfielder or add a midfielder and a forward as well. We know all that, Danny, but we also know a run of one win in the last 6 Premier League games